fuck yeah. Here we go. Whoa. You think you're weird? I think you're dumb. You fucking had that show makes it so fun. You're drunk now, just go home. You're drunk now, just go home. You're drunk now, just go home. You're drunk now. Forever. So, hey, coming to you live from the Lucas Loins of Lapel, Indiana. It's Bullshit, and I'm hanging out with motherfucking, I can't say his last name, Anthony Vonhelvete.
It's Vonhelvete, but
Vonhelvete.
I get some pretty bad ones, dude. Somebody called me Velveeta once, and I was like, dude, that's fucking cheese. Not even spelled the same. Not even the same.
Wait, hold on. One more time. How do you say it?
Vonhelvete.
Vonhelvete.
Yeah. So, do you know who Turbo Negro is?
Mm-hmm.
Their singer was Hank Von Hell. And he went by Hank Vonhelvete sometimes. And I was like obsessed with them when I was a teenager. So I was like, that's gonna be my stage name.
Dude, I think like they're forever known, at least for me, like the how I heard of them, they did that fucking was it that Jackass song?
Oh yeah, they had like most of their discography was in Jackass. But yeah, that song was how I heard it. And then I used to have like Viva La Bam DVDs, and there was like a lot of like shots of Turbo Negro playing. And I think that was when I started getting into like punk, because I was really into rap and shit. And then found Turbo Negro and was like, dude, this is my whole personality.
Hell yeah.
Thing.
You know Brenner? He did a fucking like a Turbo Negro fucking tribute back in the day.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That makes sense. I could totally. What did he do in it?
He's singing.
Singing?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Does he still live in Indy? Did he move?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I haven't been to a punk rock night in a minute, but I just feel like I don't see him like posting in the streets as much as he used to.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna happen. He's actually out at almost like every PRN though.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
word.
he does.
Shout out Brenner.
Yeah, what's up, Brandon? But yeah, he's out pretty often. But yeah, dude, he did that whole like tribute thing.
Dude,
so
that's so sick. I might have to hit him up to do a Turbo Negro tribute.
It's been it's been a minute. And they're constantly like, because the Mel has their Friday thing, and then fucking PRN does Saturday. So it's like 8 slots to fill. And if you get it takes like 2 fucking years though.
Yeah. So wait, what are the Friday things?
Friday's like more rock, I don't know. I don't really think it fucking matters. This year they have Nirvana playing on Saturday.
Oh no.
So yeah, my drummer Dennis, he's in like 5,000 bands, but whatever, he's doing a Nirvana tribute this year with
hell yeah,
Rich Barker and Jack. What is Jack's last name? I am Jack's. I just literally cannot remember his name right now. Listen, either fucking way, yeah. But yeah, they do like 8 different fucking bands, and then on Saturdays, I think they usually stick with punk or metal. I don't fucking know.
I went to the Mel on a Monday night to do comedy, and it was the weirdest vibe ever because I'm used to it being just punk rock night crew as far as the eye can see, and it was just empty besides like a couple of people, and they're like, "Is your band playing tonight?" I was like, "I'm here to do jokes. You're gonna hate it."
Dude, they do like open mics too, like every second Monday, and like I just started doing the karaoke thing like every first fucking Monday. I think it's Rob's way of like, well, it'd take 2 weeks where I have Monday off, and then 2 weeks where I don't have to fucking be at the Mel or what the fuck ever. But yeah, they do that, and the person that runs it is, as far as I know, I could be wrong, like the focus is on stand up.
Okay, hell yeah.
So yeah, I've not been to one in years, not since what's his name? Otto. Since Otto ran it.
Yeah.
But
do you go to many comedy shows?
No. I should though.
They're fun.
The last time I went to one, my buddy was doing one at Crackers, and one of the I mean, I don't know exactly, you know way more obviously than what the fuck I know, but there was like I can't remember her name, but she does like she's kind of famous in Atlanta, but she was up here for that show, and she was like the headliner. And then I know, right? But she's like really good. She's funny as fuck. I wish I could remember her name right now, but she's from Atlanta. And then this one dude who was like up and coming, and it was like one of the first times since I've in a long time that I'd been to one. And the dude, I guess I was making him nervous because I had this tick. I have like ADHD tick where I shake, like my leg bounces.
You think you're gonna like do something?
And
sketch?
in the middle of his say, he's like, dude, what the fuck? And he looks right at me, and I'm like, I look at him, and he's like,
you never seen anybody shake before, dude? Come on.
He literally looks at me, and he's like, dude, are you masturbating over there?
Yeah, dude, just
and I literally looked at him and was like, you got me, buddy. And everybody started laughing, and then he said something else, but like he kind of came at me about it, but I don't know, it was really cool. Like,
you got somebody named Halloweener commenting. He said, I'm a veteran of Otto's Funhouse. I did experiment. What kind of experimental music? I think if I made experimental music, it would be
Jack Hollow. Shit.
Jack Hollow.
ADHD right there.
I would I think I would make experimental music by hooking a mic up to a bunch of pedals and then just screaming really offensive things into them and seeing what kind of
oh yeah
out of them. Just if you can pick out what I said, go ahead and cancel me for it. But if you can't, you got to pay the musician.
I mean, hell yeah. Like we have the ability to do crazy ass shit like that too.
Yeah.
Like shit, man, you could like run a mic into this thing that we're using for the sound here and then run it into a pedal and then just, you know what I mean? And then just run that into the fucking PA or the fuck ever.
I feel like your viewer base has got to be like a lot of like punk rock night people and stuff, right?
It's mostly people between the ages of 65 and 85.
Okay, so they can take jokes.
Oh yeah,
they can take jokes. Cool.
Yeah, they can take fuck. Actually, yeah, a lot of the people that tune in are actually between the majority of the people that tune in are in between 35 and 45. So yeah,
I'm always like scared to do like put on my comedy brain for like music following and stuff, because I've always been scared that those two worlds are gonna mesh and it's gonna go horrible.
Yeah,
like something that like the comedy world is like, oh yeah, we hear that every day. Like they're like, that guy is literally Hitler for saying that.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
I'm always like really cautious of it.
So first, like if you look, I got the wrong fucking brand up there. What the fuck ever. So like if you look at the top of the right screen, it says mature audience, right? And then at the very beginning, it tells everybody like you're gonna be this is some offensive ass shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, like last week, I ended the show. I always say, we are the unheard, we are the overlooked, we are chopped liver. And then I was like, eat ass. And hit the fucking button. I could take jokes and dicks. I bet you can't, Stouch. You crazy motherfucker.
I can take jokes and dicks. How many dicks, though? How many dicks is too many dicks?
A gaggle of them.
A gaggle of dicks.
A gaggle of dicks. He's going to come back with a number 2.
I had this opportunity to do comedy for like a bunch of musician friends and stuff. Like some friends hit me up and they were like, we're doing like a little carnival thing at State Street, and we would love if you come through and roasted everybody. And I was like, that is a hefty task. One, because like roasting people requires like, to me personally, I think it requires like a level of hatred that you harbor deep down. Like I couldn't sit here and roast
I'm like,
you.
Yeah,
I respect you and you're cool. But like if there was like something I didn't like about you, and then I was told to roast you, it'd be so easy. But these are all people I like, and I was like, dude, I can't be mean to these people. And I did exactly that, and I like just sat there waiting for like the tomatoes, the pitchforks, and everything. But people, thankfully, they did like it. I have had people straight up like stop supporting the music because of what they've heard me say on stage.
Oh no, for real. It's stand up. See,
I don't want them in my life anyway. It's fun.
It's one of the most interesting things to me, because stand up is like the last true, or like stand up comedians in general, they're like the last true vocal ability to joke about the things that are honestly a little too hard to talk about sometimes. And you know, like there are some people that have taken it to a whole fucking another level, but at the end of the day, like it's the one, like music, right? Lyrics, okay, stand-up comedians, it's the final like draw
you can
for
like
freedom
say
of
whatever you
speech.
want. Like, I mean, people do take that to just like, they're like, oh, I can just get up on stage and scream slurs for the next 30 minutes. It's like, no, we don't want to hear that. But like, if you got tact, you know, maybe you can get one or two in there. But like people, like, I don't know. So like, I always tell people during my set, I'm biracial, I'm black and I'm white. And people like still don't believe it, even if I like lay it out for them. But it's literally like, like when I hear somebody make a joke and then everybody's like, that's racist. I think like black half of me is, if it's not bad, I'm like, you know, like dude's trying to make a joke. He's coming from a place where he's attempting to be funny. I'll give him that. But then there are like people that just go up there and like scream pretty hateful shit.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm not one of those guys anymore.
Have you done the Black Circle? They do stand up on Sundays too. I
I
think
haven't done Black Circle yet.
you got to. You do one, I'll be there.
Bet.
Oh, you know what? And what we could do is I could do another podcast. Like I'll do this, but I'll just do it from fucking there.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
Black Circle podcast.
Yeah, we'll make a whole fucking thing of it. Yeah, sometime in the future.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, my brain. By the way, I got hammered fucking drunk last night. Hammered fucking drunk, and I literally have like a killer fucking headache. Right? Like it will not go away. I did it all. I tried everything. I took Tylenol. I started drinking again, which is what the dog, right? So did you party pretty hard last night?
This comment says Anthony is my favorite Nazi abuser because he has tact and is gay. I need to know who that is.
It's that guy.
That guy.
It's that guy.
Hey, I'm that guy. All right. I did party pretty hard last night.
Fuck yeah.
I played 3 sets last night.
No shit.
Show. My shout out my buddy Zach. He got married last night, and they did like a punk reception at Healer.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
It was great. Slur played, Dope Sweater played, and Shell Shots played.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was
that's like
gnarly.
Yeah, holy shit. That's like 3 out of 4 of your bands.
I think I was like already kind of tipsy before the music even started, like wedding shit. And then like when Slur played, I was like, all right, I'm already kind of drunk. And then like it just, you know, taking substances to get through the night.
Right.
And then fucking by the end of it, like I can't turn my neck all the way right now. Like I stood on my neck at one point, tried to do a handstand, and was just like flat on my neck. That shit hurts. I fucked my elbow up and yeah, you know, partied hard.
You partied fucking hard.
Then I had to go to work and they were like, how are you? And I was like, don't fucking talk to me.
Like, fuck this.
Rock star by night.
You're
wage
like
slave in the day.
Did you like text your boss and like, hey man, I'm sorry, my mom says I can't come in today, and he's like, no, it's not gonna pass.
I got my call in this week. I called in earlier this week because like I've just been so tired. I've been doing so much shit this week, and I was like, I'm just gonna call in, get my day off, and then when I realized I worked today, I was like, I should have fucking saved it. But I was the only person in my department, so they would have hated that. It's been like, yeah, sorry I can't come in. I got really fucked up last night.
Yeah.
Just like leaving a 20-minute voice message, just being like, man, I was doing bong hits, shots, nose nachos.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Was that a private party or was that
no, it was open.
It was open?
Yeah.
Man, how did I not fucking know about that?
Algorithms, dude.
I mean, dude,
we
like,
posted about it like for weeks, but
yeah.
You know how algorithms are.
I was gonna do PRN anyway, so
what do you ever try to like find ways to like get around the algorithm? You ever do anything like out there? Say like if you want like a boost in views, maybe like suck on a hot dog in a sexual manner. Maybe you get like 20, 30 more people.
I'm sure my follow, like whoever I'm friends with or follows me would be like, all right, Shep.
They'd be like, he finally lost it. He's too online.
We should have like planned this out and had hot dogs ready for the podcast. Because I do like I am one of those people.
Break the internet moment.
You know, like they say, like Mike, you'll eat anything.
Yeah,
Shep will pretty much do anything as long as it's like within like reason. I'm not trying to go to jail.
Have you ever watched Shoe Nice?
Shoe Nice.
He's like a dude from like old school YouTube. He used to just slam, like, he would take bottles of liquor that big and just like down them in one breath.
Ugh.
Like he would just stick it down his throat, tilt it back, and then take it out when he's done.
Like how much are we talking? Like a pint, a fifth?
Dude, gallons.
No.
Dude would do by the gallon. Like it would also be like multiple streams a night. I guess what I'm getting at is you should try it.
I'm definitely kind of fun. I'm definitely not. It's yeah. This week's Hair of the Dog. Shep passed out on the desk, and Anthony just ran amok, run the show. But
Anthony speed ran, getting the channel banned.
Oh my, that would no. I mean, if I had, I would do a fucking pint, but I'm not sending. Here, take a fucking shot. Man. Yeah, dude. By the way, so every show I always give my guests a gift of VHS. So
a gift of VHS?
The gift of VHS.
Bro. Yeah. This is like Nardwar.
Yeah. I just have so many of them, you know what I mean? So I was like, I gotta like give some, give everybody like a little nostalgic thing to take back and be like, yeah, that one time I did the one show and got fucking.
Dude, I'm gonna cherish it. This is so cool. I'm dripping with anticipation.
Where did I put it? That's the fucking question.
I want to give a quick shout out to all my friends watching. Baby, I know you're watching. I love you. Sorry you saw me drink liquor. What can I say?
There we go.
You didn't give us any fucking movies, Shep. What the hell, dude?
Who said that? Well, that's because I started doing it after you guys are last on. Fuck.
It's also because you're not in 4 bands, dude.
He's in just the one.
I'm flexing.
All right. So, and I think, by the way, Republican Sex Blanket is playing Tuesday with
Sex Blanket.
Goddamn Gallows, or is that next? I don't fucking know.
Shout out Republican.
Put your shit out there, Stouch. I can't remember when.
I've always wanted to ask you. You're the closest I can get to asking the punk rock night crew. What's with the word Republican showing up in all these bands?
I don't fucking know. It's ridiculous.
Are you guys Republicans or something?
Huh? Definitely not.
Not you, but. Republican Sex Blanket. I wouldn't name my band. I almost said something.
It's I can't remember the reference. He taught. It's Thursday, so yeah. Thursday at Black Circle. Yeah, you can check out Republican Sex Blanket and Goddamn Gallows. Is that the name of the fucking band? I might be fucked up here. I fuck. Yeah. Anyways, so here you go, man. I grabbed the original copy of John Candy, Armed and Dangerous.
Dude, I loved Armed and Dangerous. This
Hell
is so sick. Y'all need to watch this if you ain't schooled,
dude. You know that it's the what's that fucking MCA or the fuck ever. I can't remember the fucking whatever that old school fucking case. And
yeah,
I was like, yeah, that's the one,
dude. I like people always clown on me for collecting VHS tapes, but there's just like one like. As a kid, there was something so cool about having this, and like DVDs are cool, but they're just like little plastic. This is a fucking block.
Fuck yeah,
a block of entertainment.
I'll tell you right now, that shit is not coming back. Fuck no, dude. We are in the world of fucking stream.
I don't know, dude. Here's my thing: is I think like with everything, it goes so far to where it devolves. So I feel like movies and shit, like when Netflix first hit, people were like, "Wow, this is really cool." And then now we're at the point where it's like oversaturation and overload. So it's like you're already seeing piracy slowly come back. All the old sites are coming back up and shit. And then you have people who do like appreciate physical media. So there's always going to be like that market. I feel like it's going to get to a point because like the way streaming works is like they'll take movies off at certain times and like they could just erase the history of like any cinematic like production company and shit. So I feel like it's only a matter of time until people are like, all right, DVDs again.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like tapes could come back in a like flashback kind of way, how people do like nostalgia callback. Like they just dropped a new Atari. It's like the Atari 2600.
I did not know that.
But it hooks up to an HDM shit and you can still play original cartridges.
Okay, yeah.
So I can see it coming back.
I've got the reboot of like the Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
and the Super. And they keep talking shit like they're gonna do the mini fucking N64. I'm like, fucking let's go.
They won't, dude. Nintendo hates the 64. They like that's like
it's the best one ever.
It is a pretty good one.
I mean, the controller was kind of weird, but
see, it's like fucked up because the games were great. The controllers were shit, and the way the games control were shit. But there is like so much charm in those games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like undeniable.
What's your favorite? Like, if you had an N64 in like every N64 game, what are you popping in?
Honestly, right off the bat, I'm probably going Ocarina of Time. I think that's like a 10 out of 10 game.
Fuck yeah.
Like when I first played it, I was like, nothing's gonna fucking compare to this. And it didn't for like a good 10 years.
Dude, like technically, like when they do these stupid whatever surveys and shit, they always I gotta pay attention to these comments. We just got one, but it's Nate. What's up, Nate? We got Nate coming on here in a couple weeks too.
Do you play that Atari through like an old TV, or do you use like do you still play it? I guess is the first question. What were you saying though? Sorry.
It's like world-renowned #1 video game of all time is
Ocarina.
God damn it, I can't fucking say it. For me,
I couldn't either.
See, like I love that fucking game, and I'm the biggest Zelda. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's my all-time favorite game of all time. Mm-hmm. But if I'm jumping on my 64, I'm putting Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, dude, see, I had a 64 as a kid, but like my family was never the type to buy new games. It was always like, hey, I found this at the pawn shop or some shit. And I think Conker's was a little after my time. I have played it, but I don't have like the nostalgia factor to it.
I never fucking heard of it. And my my ex-wife, when we got married, I automatically inherited her fucking Nintendo collection plus my Nintendo collection. And I was like, what is this? And we fucking played it. And I was like, this is it. Weed, fucking green tea with honey, and motherfucking Conker's Bad Fur Day for life.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
The first 64 I got, my dad used to be a music producer, and like we had a studio when I was a kid. And I guess like he had rappers coming through and shit. And he had one guy that would bring like his PlayStation and 64 in. And he would bring like all the games and just let me play them while they worked on music. It was super cool. But he got arrested, and my dad was like, "It's yours now, dude." He went to prison big time. And he was just like, "It's yours, I guess. Fuck it."
Man,
so I held on to that for like, I think up until I was 16, and then my dad sold it because I stole a GameCube from him.
Oh shit. Dude, I never had one of those. But you know what? I grew up in this fucking tight-knit religious bullshit fucking household after my parents got divorced. It literally turned to hell on fucking earth. And I had a Game Boy, we had a Nintendo, and that was it. I mean, that was it until I was like a junior. I got my first Super Nintendo.
Oh man.
Imagine like 16 years old. I'm like, all right.
That's kind of the same way, honestly. Like not religious, but just I had hand-me-down consoles. And that's like when you're a kid and you have PlayStation 1, you don't know PlayStation 2's out and everybody's playing Grand Theft Auto, man. I'm having fun with Tony Hawk, you know? So I was like on the same wave. I didn't get my first I didn't get an Xbox until I was in high school. And people were like, bro, like I got a PS4 already. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's same shit, man. Yeah. Fuck.
Just behind.
Yeah, same. And I think it was like my biological father just used the religious corner of it just because it was more like we can't afford it.
Hey man, it's easier to tell you that GameCubes are the fucking devil than to be like, hey, we're poor.
Man. Have you played any of the new Zeldas like for Switch or whatever?
Oh yeah. I still play video games real hard. I think it's honestly like one of my biggest addictions. Like whenever there's a sale on like an online store or something, it's bad. If I got paid and there's like a sale where everything's 50% off, I'm getting like 10 games. It's fucked up.
Some people meditate, some people watch movies, whatever it is that helps us unwind, you know?
Yeah.
Some people it's video games, you know what I mean? So,
well, that's the thing is it stresses me out because like I'll play.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, of course.
Well, like I'll be playing a game and like I'm sitting there like I'm not even fucking having fun with this bullshit, dude. And like I was playing Red Dead really hard for the last couple of months, and it got to a point where I was like, it's not even fun simulating being a cowboy. Like it's more it's just as stressful as real life. Like I'm like, oh, I got all my bills paid. Now I got to make sure I make enough bullets so I can free the O'Driscolls.
Yeah, I literally have never played that game, but
it's great.
I was like so close to fucking buying it. Like so close.
You should, dude. Red Dead 2. I rarely have felt 100% immersed in a game to a point where like jump scares scare me and shit. That game made me think I was a cowboy. It was fucked up. I played it when I was like really depressed. So I was like, it was like total escapism. But then outside of that, I was just doing like cowboy voices nonstop, and everybody was like, Anthony, like, just go to therapy, dude. It's easier.
Like I could just like imagine you
Shout
like
out Nate. Red Dead 2 is
clocking
great.
in at work like it's gonna be a good day today.
Bro, Dope Sweater we're recording a new album. You know what? I am gonna indulge myself on some Dope Sweater talk.
Let's go, baby.
We're putting out a new album. We were on hiatus for like a minute. We all started like side projects and we're taking off with those. But we were like, we want to come back to Dope Sweater, and we spent a weekend like a couple weeks ago recording the whole album, and we're calling it Paranoiathon. It's like the weirdest shit we've done.
Paranoia fun.
Paranoiathon, like marathon and paranoia mixed together. But we spent like the whole weekend recording, and I think that whole time I was just stoned out of my mind, but I was like nonstop just doing like, hey cowpoke, you're gonna put down the guitar tracks, you're gonna do it real nice. And like they were so fucking sick of it, dude. They hated it. I think most of my bandmates and all the bands hate me, but they're just like, this guy's a genius. Let's keep him around.
Like, dude, I've seen clips of your stand-up, and I was like, oh my god, he's fucking hysterical, dude. Like,
Thank you.
You have a good sense of humor. Also, you fucking sing in hardcore bands, and that's like, I was like, fuck, man, this guy does it fucking all, dude.
I try, dude. I think I'm just trying to stay ahead of my own depression, and that's why I keep stacking. No, I love you, I love you too, Devin, that guy. I keep stacking like tasks for myself just so I don't have to like sit at home and be in my head. So it's like the band shit, like I've always wanted to do, and it seems like that shit like happens.
Are you an overthinker?
Oh, for sure,
dude. I am too.
Dude.
Everybody's like, why are you always so busy? And it's like, because if I'm not, I'm thinking.
I always joke that I'm like a shark, and if I stop, I'll die. If I'm not moving, I die.
Yeah, I have to keep busy, dude. Like my last job, I worked in the pizza industry, and it was like 90 fucking hours a week. So I was like constantly busy.
Yeah.
And then now I work like a basic bitch job, and I'm like, all right, more bands. Let's start making shows again. Dude. And you know, I just keep myself fucking busy, dude.
Well, it's like every band I've started has started from like a joke, damn near. Like it'll be like, oh, like what if we played this one show, or we like put out this one album, and then next thing you know, like we're 7 shows deep, and then we're being asked to play out of town, and then we add an album, and like every band has started from just being like, what if we just fucked around? And like those stacked up, I told myself I'm capping off at 4. Like I can't do any more than that with like comedy and fucking like shooting music videos and shit. Like,
so you have music videos out?
So there's like, I've shot some of my own music videos for like various bands. Like we got Laser Boogie videos. There's like 2 Dope Sweater videos. I've been recently dabbling with shooting videos for other bands. My buddy who's in Shell Shots, Zach, he's also in UV Blue Man Group, and we just put out a video for them probably about a month ago now. But I made them like just run around the city, and
you're like a fucking jack of all trades, huh?
Jack of all trades, master of none.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yesterday, somebody at the wedding I went to came up to me, and they were like, are you still doing that thing where you're on the verge of being famous but never capitalizing on it? And I was like, fuck you too, dude. I haven't seen you in years. Thank you. But I mean, this is just like what I want to do with my life. Like I don't care if it like pops off and gets me like rich. This is my sense of happiness, is like
same
playing music, being with my friends and shit, and then combining the two. Like that's spiritual nirvana for me.
Fuck yeah. How long has Dope Sweater been kicking?
We started 2015, I think. I moved to Terre Haute for college, and the drummer Austin, he's been a friend since I think maybe like since I was in middle school. Maybe no, I think high school. But when I graduated, I moved to Terre Haute, and he was like, hey, I want to move in. And we like we were in like a shitty little folk punk band. It was like satirical folk punk where we'd just be sarcastic and assholes. And then one day we were playing fucking Rock Band, and he was playing the drums on it on expert mode. And I was like, dude, you can keep time like a real drummer. Like you should play real drums. And he goes, I don't think it translates like that.
Yes,
I was like, it literally does.
It literally, that's the only thing.
Yeah. Next day we like looked on Facebook, found a drum kit, and then Dope Sweater was started. And then just fucking watched him like get better at it, and then we just found our sound and shit.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, that's been around for a minute.
That I have not seen Slur. I know I've seen Shell Shots. I know I've seen Dope Sweater. I don't think I've seen Laser Boogie or Slur. Those are the 2 I have not seen.
Laser Boogie played Punk Rock Night once, and I think everybody was like, "Yeah, that was really cool. I don't think we're gonna have you back."
Nah,
because it was like it's not it's punk, but like not in like a like bass drum guitar kind of way. Because I wanted to do more like synth punk and electronic shit. Because I really do like fuck with weird sounds.
Man. Punk Rock Night does it all.
Yeah. But we don't have a drummer. We just have like a backing track, and then we play like I play bass, and then we do synth. So I think it was like a little too weird for that night, considering we were just with like skate punk bands as well.
You know Village Elder, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like they're like a 2-piece now, and they're kind of doing that right now, and they fucking play PRN. So
yeah,
I mean we pretty much
you guys are pretty like inclusive.
Yeah.
I just like I remember like I think it was somebody shortly after this show was like Laser Boogie was probably the most confusing thing we've had at Punk Rock Night. And I was like, I'll take it. Because it is pretty weird. Like sometimes it borders on rap, sometimes it's punk, sometimes it's got metal influences.
Yeah.
Like I just wanted it to be like the band where I can do what I want and just fuck around, not worry about sticking to a sound.
Never forget that Punk Rock. I mean, they're back too. So Chris, if you're listening, bub, like let's go. Let's do a punk rock. Let's get
electronic
Nuvo's 4-time, or is it 3-time? Let's go with 3-time because maybe I'm off. 3-time best local metal band, Bizarre Noir. And that's a joke, by the way, because if you know, Bizarre Noir is not a metal band, but dude, like they're fucking like they're more experimental than anything. And we put Bizarre Noir. So fucking I forgot to turn my notifications off. Oh well.
That is one of my favorite things about Punk Rock Night is you definitely do get all styles of punk. Like I feel like I've heard people kind of be like, oh yeah, that's like it's more like for old school punk. And I'm like, nah, dude. That is like the kind of the thing that fucks me up about it is how Punk Rock Night exists in its own facet in the punk scene. Cause like I've noticed there's not a lot of crossover. Like I don't see you guys at other shows and vice versa. And it's not so much like
I try to be everywhere as much as I humanly can. Like tomorrow I'm going to I'll be Black Circle. My buddy Wesley, his band's playing tomorrow night, and I've never seen him. So I bought my ticket, $15. I'll be there. Shit, man, I can't even remember the other.
I was like, I think I've seen flyers for it.
Yeah, I can't remember all the bands that are playing.
Yeah,
I mean, I like metal. I do. I just, I just for some reason, mostly catch lots of punk bands. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So one of my bands is like a rock band. Like Tied Like a Tire, but Sick the Rippers. Borderline fucking thrash.
Yeah.
At least the stuff that I input into it. Man, when it's just me and one person, I'm the worst with comments, y'all. Like I literally left Nate's comment sitting out there for like 10 years. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, by the way.
Shout out. 11 people.
Share this, share it to the world. We're fucking hanging out, we're drinking, shooting the shit. So like I have not even really asked you any questions, and
it's all good, dude.
It's kind of like fuck the shit, but so I want to like pick on you mostly. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. Shots, baby. Shots. At home, you watching, take a shot. Stand up. Like what happened? Like, were you inspired? Is it something that you just knew you wanted to do?
When I was a kid, I always wanted to be an entertainer, but I think first it was an actor. Like I begged my dad to take me to acting classes. I had like a 4th grade teacher who tried really hard to like put me in touch with the agency and shit. And then when I like my dad was like, no, which like, thank fucking God. Like I would be so fucked up if that were the case. So I was like, I don't know. I just always had like kind of like attraction to being on like stage and shit. And always listened to comedy growing up. Like for as long as I can remember, just been listening to like Carlin, Pryor, Chappelle, like just all the comedic greats. And then I think it was like 2014 I found out about Crackers when they still had like the Broad Ripple location. And oh
wait, that doesn't exist anymore.
Nah,
that's the last time I went to a stand-up show.
Damn, yeah. I think they closed
Bad Chef
2018.
Oh,
maybe.
No shit.
They have one still downtown, but one Broad Ripple closed. But I like signed up for it, and 2 months later they hit me back up and they were like, hey, you made the list, you're on like this Tuesday. have 3 minutes prepared. And I was like, I did not expect this. So I just like quickly wrote some jokes, spent like a week just grinding them out, went and forgot every single fucking joke, just decided to wing it and was like, I maybe did like D plus grade wise.
I bet it was better than that, but fair.
But I like liked it and I was like, that was really fun. And then I didn't touch it again until like, I think really until 2017, 2018, I did it here and there. And then when COVID hit, I was like, all right, bands aren't playing, bars are still open. I'm gonna do comedy. And that's when I was like, I'm gonna really hit this. It's just like, been doing music since I was like 5, damn near.
What'd
like,
you start with?
The first thing I ever recorded was like some dumb rap song. My dad was like, hey, he's like, the studio's free today. And I was like, let me record. And like, I think he still has it on a CD. It's really bad. But like, I just got to a point where I was burned out and I was like, I'm gonna do comedy. And I did that really hard for like 3-4 years. And then I think now that I live here again, I'm really back into music.
When did you move back to Indy? Honestly,
like October, November.
Literally, when I hit you up about doing the show, I was like, fuck, he's definitely living Terre Haute. Like, he's never going to make it out here. He's like a 3-hour. Well, it's like an hour and a half, right?
Dude, I drive anywhere.
Same.
I've driven 10 hours for nothing. So
yeah, nothing better than driving 4 hours to play a fucking house show.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like, unless you sell some shirts, there's, you're basically just fucking.
There's like, I drove to Atlanta once to play a show, and then last minute it got canceled. So it was like things like that. I love driving. I love being on the road. I love just seeing sights and shit. But
did you ever deliver pizzas?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I had a
I'm
feeling,
a musician, dude.
I had a feeling. I was like, I bet Anthony's fucking deliver pizzas before.
Up until like a couple months ago, I was still door dashing. It fucking sucked. I got perma-banned from DoorDash.
What'd you do?
This is gonna be so incriminating, dude.
Fuck it.
Well, I was doing.
Hey,
really
I do
good.
not edit these, by the way. So, like,
Well, so I found out my license was suspended, and I was like, that really fucking sucks. And then one day, DoorDash hit me up, and they were like, we need proof of you still have your license and shit. And the cop that pulled me over when I found out took it. So I was like, oh, I can't prove it, and I need to make this money today. So like I started doing some Adderall, and I was like, I'm a brainstorm. I got this. And I like started I was like hitting up apartment complexes that I like had rented out in the past. I was like, hey, do you still have like my ID on file? No luck. And then I was just like, fuck it, I'm photoshopping an ID. So I photoshopped one. God. Took me like 4 hours. It looked shitty as hell, but it worked. And then like 3 months later, they were like, wait a second, ban. And I was like, all right. But yeah, definitely delivered. I love that shit, dude.
Hell yeah.
The people you meet, just like the shit you get to like find out about people you don't even know. Stories for days. You got any like really crazy ones?
Fuck yeah, dude. Are you serious? Oh yeah, man. I got some really fucked up stories delivering pizzas, man.
I feel like you were delivering before like cell phones and shit were commonplace.
Yeah,
so like
you're calling me out, bro. He's like, you old as fuck. Yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure.
No, I just mean like that was when delivering was more dangerous.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's still dangerous, but
I got right.
When I started delivering pizzas, let's put it this way. First of all, you could be 16, showing my age, and then literally I better not, dude. I'll fucking I will literally forget. I can't even like talk, dude. Like legit.
You should make the rest of the stream just us being like
like so stoned, like what? Hold on, right there.
I'm so high right now. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, dude. That's pretty much. I'm pretty much Jim Brewer from Vonhelvete.
I want to hear the fucking sound bites you got. That was
sure. So hold on. We'll save the worst for last. But I actually forgot. I don't know why, but this will not come through on fucking YouTube or Facebook. But the claps.
So these sounds aren't coming through on there, or they?
They do, but the clap for some reason, like it's. I mean, come on, we live in Indy. How hard is it get the claps. Like, oh wait, and then there's that one right there. I keep seeing people share this fucking screenshot of a news article from like 10 years ago where it's like Indianapolis is #1 in sexually
sexual satisfaction.
yeah, and it's like, dude, that was like so 2000 and late. You know what I mean?
Fucking late on that, dude. We're repressed over here. Punching holes in walls.
But let's remind everybody, like, okay, sure, we're all satisfied, but guess what? As a market, or as a group of people, we also lead the country in STDs.
Yeah,
like that is not a joke.
Also, what's like being the head of sexual satisfaction when Indiana's out here like banning abortions and shit, dude? Fuck that shit. Go protest.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to make it political. So
well, at the end of the day, like, you know what? If somebody's like, fuck this place, like, I'm moving, kudos to you.
Yeah, dude, I do get it. I do. Like, we
live in like one of the worst states when it comes to politics, man, or just in general, like how we treat humans. It's horrible, especially women.
It's like a double-edged sword because, like, I always like blue states have it right in most cases. They got legal weed, bodily autonomy is fucking recognized. But then you got like $12 cigarettes, $20 gas. And then you come over here and it's like cheap gas, cheap cigarettes. We treat women like shit over here.
Yeah. Yeah. In general, we just treat people like fucking shit.
Shout out to all the women watching. We support you.
Yeah. Kudos. But fuck, man, we live in big coal. We live in big pharmaceutical or big drugs. What the fuck ever, man? Like, we just had, like, the state is just, it's ass backwards. So
there's got to be a worse state though, right? What do you think is worse? There's got to be, like,
based on laws, probably Kentucky, I guess, right?
What if we did a ratio of laws and just vibe? I would say Alabama.
Yeah, I guess that. Yeah, I honestly don't pay too much attention to the politics of Alabama, but I know that Kentucky is almost as bad as we are. So
I don't want to stereotype, but I'd wager the laws in Alabama are not in our favor.
Probably fucking favor. Not. Yeah.
They're probably like, yeah, you can kick black people. We don't care.
Fucking but okay, yeah. So delivering pizza is like, all right, let me
he's like, all right, taking it back to the fucking pizzas.
Yeah, let's
I told you, dude.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to talk politics. I just like, come on, we all know this is a shit fucking state.
Yeah.
When it comes to, like, like my twin brother and his husband, like, they had to go to another state to get fucking married.
Yeah, that does suck.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
We could literally sit here for 3 hours and just go
down the roster,
the ridiculousness of the shit. But
on a slightly lighter note, I will say Indiana. I've lived in 3 different states in my time. I like Indiana. To me, has always been a really, like, formative place, and I will always love it for that, because it's like Atlanta, people were assholes. Like, to me, like, Indiana's just had, like, so many people that I'm like, I'm glad I've had you in my life, and that's what it's got going for it.
Yeah, we're all really caring and loving people
until the ballots come in to play.
Well, that's well, I guess I say that about the city, Indianapolis in general, and it's probably because we all have the clap, and no, anyways,
I don't, dude. I've never.
No, yeah. I've made it 40 years without being arrested. And I've made it 40 years without getting an STD. So
I have not been arrested yet either. I'm definitely close.
I
think I'm gonna get arrested for something I say on the internet one day. Because I'll threaten people. just be like, hey man, you should fucking die, and I might do it to you. And then, like, next thing you know, that's fucking legally a threat.
The last time I got banned on social media, I literally was on my way to work, and Rage Against the Machine's Know Your Enemy came on.
Nice.
And I was like fucking rocking out. I'm like, dude, I'm going to share this. I'm going to fucking share these words because they're so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
And I fucking, like, 5 minutes later, it gets taken down, and I get like a fucking 1 month sentence of like, fuck you. And the thing is, like, this whole thing, like the podcast and stuff, I do, like, fuck, man, I don't really want to get into the entirety of So basically, the reason why I choose to do this on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and X is because it's free for people like we're the users, and I refuse to put it on Spotify and iTunes because fuck that shit. I'm not giving the fucking milk away. You know what I mean? I want people to be able to watch this, period, and not have to worry about paying money or nothing like that. The whole goal is to like help promote our fucking local artists, musicians, stand-up comedians.
Appreciate it.
And like fuck that noise, man. And
Spotify sucks, dude. I like it's so fucked up, dude. Bandcamp, shout out Bandcamp. They are the last pioneers of making sure artists are paid, and I fucking love them. But every passing day, we are further and further away from using Bandcamp. I don't know anybody that uses Bandcamp anymore.
Well, I mean, come
It's
on.
fucked up.
Fucking what like my band uses or bands, whatever. We use what's that fucking okay, so there's CD Baby, and then there's DistroKid. We use DistroKid, and it's just like, how can you say no?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? How can you say no? Because like there's like three-quarters of the people I know use Spotify to listen to their music, and then a quarter use iTunes. And literally, like, I've had iPhones forever, blah blah blah, whatever. And fucking for me personally, man, like, I have Verizon. I don't pay for fucking iTunes, so I like literally like when a band puts out a new album that I follow or whatever, it tells me, and I just automatically download it, and I'm listening to it and streaming
that's
it.
the best way.
Yeah. And 25 billion fucking listens later, they've got enough money to buy a pack of American Spirit.
Yeah, dude. That's like the worst part. Like Bandcamp, like typically the way I do shit, my motto has always been putting out music for free.
Fuck. Guess what, dude?
What?
All right. So
I am Jackie.
Jackie.
My girlfriend texted me like right away and was like, "Why are you Jackie?" And I was like,
"Oh my god, this is why technically I should at least have an extra person here to like babysit my ass." How do you spell your last name?
VON
VON
HEL
HEL
VETE. Jeanette, my name is Anthony Vonhelvete. Thank you for watching.
And what's your handle? Like, what's your
on fucking I guess like Twitter is or X. It's like Vonhelvete, but without the last E.
Okay.
And then it's ICA. So Vonhelvetica.
ICA. All right. Of course I'm doing this like on the live fucking broadcast.
But yeah, as I was saying, the like Bandcamp, the way they set their shit up, I like always put my music out for free. I like say somebody throws me $5, I'm getting $4.75 of that. Where I could get 1 million streams on Spotify and I get $20. Luckily, all my bands are set up through the same account, so all my streams go into like one account now. So like it get like a decent check every month, but like it's not ideal, dude. People should fucking abolish it. Oh, you fucked up the name.
Did I really? Son of a bitch.
Take out the A and hell of it. Not Anthony.
Oh shit. Is that good? Oh wait, you can't see it. Did I fix it? Is that right? Fuck, man. It's funny, like if people are like listening to this and not watching, they're like, what the fuck
what's going on
happening? Yeah.
I think you took out the E, not the A.
Son of a bitch.
HELVETE.
Okay.
It doesn't even matter to me that deep.
Let's spell it out for me and everybody. Capital VAL.
We are chopped liver, showing representation for all the dyslexic folks out there.
Yeah, definitely should. Oh, are you talking about the handle, or are you talking about
the name and the handle?
Son of a. All right, spell the last name one more time. Fuck my life.
VON
HEL
VETE.
All right, and then VONHE. There we go.
I want to put out an album that's like it's all meme songs, like shit that I'm just like, I want to throw this away, but I want to make the album cover like a QR code to my Bandcamp and just be like, hey, like name the album Fuck Spotify, just like some Spotify protest. It'd be cool to be like, fuck Spotify, and then put it on Spotify. I'm sure that brings them money, if anything, but fuck it.
Fuck it. Hell yeah.
Wonderful to meet you too, Jeanette. Thank you for watching.
So we were talking about fucked up shit.
Oh yes,
delivering. Yes. So you know what? I kind of want to tell fuck it. I all right, so it's like 10 minutes before close. My closing driver's like, I'm not taking that fucking delivery. Fuck that. I'm like, dude, like, I understand we haven't had an order in 40 minutes and you don't want to deliver it, but we are open until we are not open. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to deliver it. I'm not delivering it. All right, bro. Then you're staying here. I'll take the fucking delivery. Of course. And I drive out to the middle of fucking Acton. This is when I was running a Beach Grove pizza place. And this housing edition. And I pull up. It's a new fucking customer, which is like typically that's when you're getting fucking robbed. So I'm on like high fucking alert.
Yeah.
I shit you not, dude. I look over at the fucking house and the fucking window, the big window, right?
Yeah.
It's their bedroom.
Oh.
Okay. Completely open. And dude, I swear to fucking God, going to town doggy fucking style.
Yes.
Just fucking straight banging, like fucking like the earth is shaking, fucking in this. It's like watching a TV from my car.
Should have been like, you don't have to tip me if I can watch.
And I was like, are you fucking serious? They just ordered a pizza.
Yeah.
Like 15 fucking minutes ago. And I'm here 20 minutes later and they're fucking with the goddamn window open. And I go and knock on the fucking door and the dude comes to the fucking door and he's like, were you watching me and my wife fuck? And I literally,
motherfucking right,
dude, I looked at him in the eye. I'm like, well, yeah, man, of course I was. Your fucking window was open. And he didn't expect me to say that. And he was like, oh.
He's like, ballad.
Yeah. I was like, how much do I owe you? I'm like, blah, blah, fucking blah. That was pretty much it.
They did that shit on purpose, man. That's a game. Like it'd be some shit I would do. I'd be like, all right, let's order a pizza and see if we can get a nut in before they get here.
Yeah, I kind of put it all together. They were probably married for like 15 fucking years and just really fucking bored or some shit. Yeah.
You're a casualty of a failed marriage.
Yeah. What about you? Have you ever had any
I've seen shit like that. I've had the classic like both men and women being like, you want to like come in, like I'll tip you another way, and I'm like, no. Like as cool as that shit sounds, like I don't know you. I'm not gonna like you're not going anywhere near my dick.
Right. I don't want the
yeah, dude. I lived in Terre Haute where STDs are rampant. So I had to call CPS on a family once. That was pretty dark.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was like 4 a.m. I was delivering for Jimmy John's, and it was like in the middle of December, and I delivered to this house and I thought it was abandoned. I was like, what the hell's going on? And I'm like walking around the house trying to find the entrance and finally find a door that wasn't boarded up. And I was like, all right, fuck it. And I knock and this lady opens up and it's like her, like the whole house, no power. It's her and then 3 kids. And the lady is like clearly tweaking. And I was like, oh, this is dark. I was like, this is really dark. And I like didn't know what to do. So I was like, I'm gonna call CPS on this one. And I was glad I did because like middle of winter, no heat. That was pretty dark. I did get robbed once. Dude just pulled up out of the avenues and pulled a knife on me. And I was like, dude, I'm not gonna die for a fucking roast beef sandwich.
Here's the bag.
Yeah, dude. Fuck a roast beef sandwich.
That's all you can do. I mean, the reality is like those people that do that, they're not trying to fucking kill anybody or hurt anybody. I'll tell you what, I've been robbed too, dude. And every time that I've been robbed, if it was an adult, like clearly a fucking adult, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go. Like, fuck yeah.
You could have asked, bro. I would have given you $5.
But man, if it's a kid, I'm shaking.
Yeah, dude.
I'm
kids are
freaking the fuck
scary,
out.
dude.
Like, fuck.
I was literally just thinking that the other day where like I was going into a gas station and like 5 kids, it was like 2 a.m. These 5 kids walk out and I was like, nope. They just all looked so ready to fight, and I was like, they like an adult, I could be like, hey man, like let's think about this. A kid is like, they're gonna shoot you in the face first, and then like ask you for your shit after you're dead.
Man, yeah. Fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, when I've been adults, they're not shaking. They're fucking chilling. You know, they're being very clear. Fucking teenagers, though, man, they're shaking. They're scared. They're freaking the fuck out.
I don't want to fucking shoot you, man.
I'm like, dude, I hope that's not a fucking Beretta, because you're fucking doing this shit and that fucking trigger.
Little hair trigger. Yeah, dude. Being robbed does suck. I'm trying to think of like any other crazy stories. Honestly, like the CPS one was probably like the craziest moment I've had delivering.
Sad, man.
It is sad, but like that's one of those things where I was just like, you know, I'm glad I was the person driving, because I worked with some assholes. They'd have been like, sucks for them, dude. I was like, nah, fuck that. But yeah, delivering driving sucks. Like it's decent money, but like it also isn't in the end.
Yeah.
You're better off selling drugs.
Dude, I was like a district manager. I had like 300 fucking people under me. I was like the guy, you know what I mean? And I swear to fucking God, it does not matter. Could be family, could be friends. And whenever I would talk to them about my job, they're like, so when are you gonna get a real job?
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck you. It's a real fucking job.
Anytime my family pulled that shit on me, I would immediately just start talking about my like music accomplishments. I'm like, oh, I was in a fucking commercial. Like, fuck you, mom.
Dude, like we're meant to fucking like live and enjoy our lives.
Yeah.
Like we're not meant to fucking like dedicate our entire lives to just making fucking money. We have to live. We have to
I
like
dedicate my life to making money, but only in ways that make me happy, you know?
Yeah. I mean, dude, I fucking, you know, we all do. We all fucking work.
Yeah.
You know, we were bread and buttered to fucking do it. You know what I mean? Wake up 7 a.m., go to fucking school, do our fucking work, leave at the same time every motherfucking day. We're trained from the get-go, basically, to fucking work. You know, and much, you know, I'm sure like, dude, like with your stand-up and your music and everything, I'm sure you would love to like to do your art and express yourself and be able to pay your bills and
through that.
Yeah,
for sure.
you know,
that is definitely the end goal.
Absolutely.
When I moved here, I was like, I'd always approached music just like, all right, I'm gonna like do this and make friends. And then when I moved here, I was like, all right, like I'm in my late 20s. How the fuck do I start like actually making this like where it helps me financially in some way? So like I really recalibrated, and now I try to like operate in that manner. But yeah, it does suck. Like it does suck not having it be your main thing.
Yeah.
But that is the end goal for sure. Even if I don't want to be fucking famous. I just want to be able to like,
exactly.
Hey, I play music and it makes money. Like that shit's crazy. And so far so good, you know, like I like, it feels weird saying it, but like I do have like fans and shit, and they're so supportive and shit, and I love that. And I like it makes it possible. But until then, I'm gonna be working. Like I work 2 jobs right now, so I'm gonna be doing that shit. And until then,
yeah, I mean, gotta feed the cats.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta feed
the cat. Gotta fucking. I think low key one of my biggest fears is being homeless. Like, not that I don't think I could.
Have you ever been there?
I have been in periods of couch surfing, but not like on the streets homeless.
Yeah,
but like not having like a home.
Yeah.
Yep,
been there too, man.
And like that shit, like couch surfing and shit, like is tight. It does take its fucking toll after a minute, but you're like, you do get to a point where like you break out of it and shit. But being on that level of like couch surfing and shit was already as close to it as I'm comfortable at getting. And like, I don't know, I just have like a fear of like not having my own space and shit. So until then, I'm gonna be fucking hustling. What's up, Leverage Films? I think this is Sebastian's YouTube. I don't know if it's Sebastian's or is this the CML YouTube? You ever listen to CML?
CML is short for.
That's kind of an ongoing joke.
So no.
Yeah,
I am not.
They're a local band from Indy. They're like hardcore. They're really fucking good. You should check them out. I'm about to just start inviting you to random shows, dude.
Do it, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'll go too.
Sebastian.
As long as I don't have my kids, man, I'm fucking
Hell
there.
yeah.
So, and like,
How old are your kids, if you don't mind me asking?
5 and 2.
I was gonna say start taking them to shows.
Yeah, Kane's there. Thorn obviously is 2, so he'll be 3 this winter. But you know, I'm a dad first.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, always will be. So,
says fuck you, Anthony. You knew that was Sebastian right away, but didn't know I was Devin. Devin, that is because I did not know that's your YouTube handle, dude. I was expecting Dragon Knuckles. What the hell is Devin that guy? Is that like Devin the dude? Anyways.
So CML, okay, so let me be like, okay, someone's like, hey, have you seen this movie? And I swear to God, I'll be like, it's not ringing a bell. I'm just gonna say no, right?
Yeah.
And here's the thing: is like, dude, I cannot tell you how many fucking times it actually just happened to me. I played a show up in Lafayette, and one of the bands that was on the bill, I was like, oh, I've never heard of them. And then I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, dude, I literally just watched this band like 6 weeks ago, and they are fucking awesome.
Dude, this music shit like gives you face blindness.
I will always say no if it does not automatically fucking click in my head. You know what I mean? And it's not a matter of like remembering or worthy of remembering.
Yeah.
It's a matter of like, dude, I go to so many shows and I see so many fucking bands that, dude, it's all like a mush. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like
people get like shitty when I don't remember them. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm not trying to sound cocky. I play too many shows, meet too many people. And there's like people I'll be drunk with, and I'm best friends with them for that night. And then I see them the next day and they're like, dude. And I'm like,
yeah. That was definitely me last night. I was in rare form last
I wish I could
night.
have seen that shit.
I was literally like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Turbo fucking engine running, like fuck yeah, fuck it. I knew I wasn't gonna drive, so I was like,
dude, being in rare form is so fun.
Yeah,
I love it.
I was in super rare fucking form, dude. Like,
do you have a nickname you go by when you're in rare form?
Absolutely.
What is it?
It's not. I did not give myself this name.
Like,
this is a given name.
Myself from this real quick.
And you know what? I say this every once in a while, and it has meaning. They don't call me shipwreck for nothing.
Shipwreck.
Yeah. But that's mostly a reference to being super fucking clumsy when I'm fucking drunk.
My friends used to call me Doogie when I would get really fucked up. I don't really Doogie,
like Doogie Howser MD.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know where it came from. I think somebody said it. I started calling myself that one night when I was like blackout drunk, and then like I made it my rap name when I tried to rap, and like it just stuck. But yeah, I do get fucked up, and Doogie comes out. It's
dude,
bad.
You know, hip hop rap gets a really bad fucking like when it comes to like music and stuff. And I'll tell you right now, y'all, I do karaoke now. I do karaoke every first Monday at the Million. Come out and karaoke a fucking hip hop song, and I guarantee you'll be like, respect.
Oh yeah, dude. People always, one of the shittiest takes I've heard about rap is like, oh, that's just talking fast. And it's like, okay, you try to do that because it is talking fast. Like when you get a feel for what you want to say, then you just add words and you're like, I'm rapping fast. But good luck trying to fucking fill out 75% of a song. It is not easy.
All right. Yeah. It was a breathing, man.
Yeah, dude.
It's
the breathing part is hard. Yeah, for sure.
Props, Biggie Smalls. Like, I still don't understand how the fuck that motherfucker did it, dude. Like,
he was taking one deep breath before each song and just slowly letting it out with each word.
You can like literally hear him go.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I bet they had like a whole nother department in the studio just to edit out his breaths.
I don't know, man. Some of those albums, dude, like he literally, like you can hear him go. Same thing for Eminem for too. Sure. Like, you know, I only reference Eminem because he's like the, you know, all-time like most sold albums. Blah 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 blah.
It's funny you reference Eminem because my friends can't get me to shut the fuck up about Eminem.
Oh, are you a big Eminem fan?
I wouldn't say a big Eminem fan, but like growing up, I did listen to Eminem. I'm gonna put myself on blast, dude. There was a period of time I was drinking a lot, doing speed, and listening to Eminem, which is the white half of me talking, like for sure. And during that period of time, I was like, man, this dude is rapping his ass off. He is scary good at it.
Mhm.
And now like I'll hang out with my friends and I'll be like, hey, I'm about to put on an Eminem song. And they're like, dude. And I'll be like passenger seat, just fucking screaming it till I'm red in the face.
Fuck yeah, dude.
My girlfriend hates Eminem. When I bring it up, she's like, stop. And I'm like, we don't call it Detroit. We call it in. I just start rapping it in front of her.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
yeah.
I fucking I bought every I bought every fucking album like as soon as it fucking came out.
Nice.
Every single one. Same thing for Ludacris, 3-6 Mafia, and all kinds of them, honestly. Like Jay-Z, I would buy his album as soon as they would come out. I mean, the list is I like a lot of people don't know this about me, but I fucking love hip hop. Like
Yeah.
I like Warren Central, East Side, ingrained in me. I just love fucking hip hop.
Same.
I love all music, really. Like a lot of people would say, "Oh, this is the punk rock guy," like, but nah, man. Like I love it all.
Mixed. I'm musically mixed.
Absolutely, man. Like I put out a post the other day, like basically was like, hey, in your opinion, like cover to cover, what's your favorite? What do you think is like one of the most perfect fucking albums of all time? And I literally dropped fucking Fleetwood Mac fucking Rumors, man. It's a dope ass fucking album. Beginning both sides of that fucking record is fucking killer. And it's like, yeah, dude, Minor Threats 2 for 7s. It's pretty goddamn fantastic too.
So yeah, you're all over the place with your
but
taste.
When the smoke clears, 3-6 Mafia.
3-6 Mafia reigns.
What hey y'all, when I die and y'all fucking gotta put me in that goddamn ground, you go put that album in there with me. Taking that bitch to my grave.
I got World Domination 2 on vinyl. That shit's my I like could be false remembering this, and I've been saying it like most of my life, but I'm pretty sure my dad used to do like promo work for 3-6 Mafia because like he was a producer and used to like do shit. Like
shit.
My dad has told me so many stories of like rappers he's worked with, and then like some that are like famous now, some that aren't. But like I'm the same way where I like it was just ingrained in me and shit. And like 3-6 Mafia, go.
Oh yeah. I don't know. For me, I guess in a way, like I always kind of look at them like they're like the punk rock of fucking hip hop in a way. I mean, come on, man. Like
for sure, dude. They like were the first rappers to bring like Satanism to the track, dude.
3-6 Mafia. Yeah.
You know how long it took me to fucking figure that out, dude?
Same, dude. I literally did not make that connection either.
Somebody was like, "They're Satan worshipers." I was like, "Fucking where?" And then I was like, 6. Oh, I'm an idiot, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody like it was like I'm really into conspiracy theories, and some guy got on 3-6 and he was like, "Y'all Satan worshiping, y'all going to hell." And I was just like, I mean, it's like half image, but also like that's tight if they are, dude.
The reference is definitely not to like fucking religion. It's a reference to their like I don't give a flying fuck attitude about their fucking music.
Yeah.
I mean, the first song that almost every fucking person on this earth that was, when they were introduced to 3-6 Mafias, slob on my knob, like corn on the cob, check in with me and do your job. It's fucked up. You're not gonna hear that shit on the motherfucking radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
And I'll never forget when the tongue ring song, whatever.
Oh yeah.
That hit, and I was like, all right, whatever. But I don't know. It's a whole fucking thing.
Did Jedi Mind Tricks hit Satan shit first? I never listened to Jedi Mind Tricks, but that's if I'm not mistaken, that's the group with rapper Vinny Paz. And the only thing I know about Jedi Mind Tricks is I was in this like weird Facebook group that was dedicated to them, and I would just troll the fuck out of them and be like, I'm the biggest Vinny Paz fan. And it like ended with me photoshopping Vinny Paz tattoos all over myself and everybody calling me gay until I got kicked out. That's all I could tell you about Jedi Mind Tricks.
Jesus. Like, so Jedi Mind Tricks, that's a reference to an album?
I think that is a rap group.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I was like, hold on here. Dude, like, I don't think I've ever.
All I know is Vinny Paz from it.
Notes.
But they're like super like they're like conscious rap for sure. At least Vinny Paz is.
Have you listened to Juicy J's latest album?
I have not. I kind of forget that he still does shit.
Dude, he's
like he became like a mogul to me more than a musician.
Crushing ass. Like dude, like the shit's just as good as stuff he was putting out in the fucking 90s, honestly, man.
Yeah, dude, he stays real to himself for sure.
But it's very conscious album for sure.
He just like 3-6 kind of has this weird in between where they're like at a Jay-Z level of fame and respect, but they are still underground and don't have corporate pressure.
The
like
most
ICP.
known unknowns.
You ever fuck with the Insane Clown Posse?
Man, like,
you like hip hop.
I'm at that fucking age where I was there for the fucking Detroit boom. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kid
yeah.
Rock, Eminem, ICP, blah 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 blah.
The White Stripes.
And you know, like I was more into Tenacious D.
Tenacious D is this shit. Aren't they coming to Indy soon? I'm pretty sure they're playing some like outdoor festival.
Dude,
we gotta go see the D, dude.
Yeah.
Tenacious. So that's the fucked up thing is like, I think one of my earliest exposures to metal was through two bands. And one is like not like Tenacious D is a metal band, but like you wouldn't say like that got me into metal. And then the second one was like some band, Trivium. But like I found Tenacious D and I was like, dude, this is my fucking, like, this is my life. I like started learning how to play guitar because of that shit. I think like one of the first songs I learned how to play was Master Exploder's like rhythm section. And I was just like, yeah, like fuck with Tenacious D.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, like my introduction into metal, my twin brother, I have a twin brother, his name's Jack.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a fucking garage sale in our neighborhood and he bought this tape and it happened to be a Metallica fucking whatever cassette tape, and it had their cover of Misfits. It had Misfits, and then it had what's that fucking fuck my life. This is what happens, y'all, when you drink too much on Saturday and then have some hair of the dog.
He did have some hair. I'm gonna have a little hair of the dog.
God damn it. I'll just sing it like, your mother is a bitch. She was burned alive. Fucking Am I Evil? Fuck, dude. It took way too fucking long. But I heard that song and I was like, fuck yeah.
This is my shit.
Yeah, dude. And like, honestly, like that was the start for like metal for me. And like, at the end of the day, it kind of ruined me. I love thrash.
Yeah.
I want to go first. I have two fucking playlists on my fucking phone, and one is like thrash, metal, and punk combined the way it should be, and then the other one is like, I call it hard. It's my hip hop mix, and it's all like fucking
yeah, dude, just hard ass shit.
Fuck yeah,
hell yeah.
Man, I don't know. I love speed. I love speed,
dude.
Man.
That is like the fucked up thing is like, I really love fast music. Like even if I'm doing something that's not like inherently punk or metal, I want it fast. And I know like if I still have an interest in music when I'm older, I'm not going to be able to perform any of this shit.
Fuck it.
Yeah. That's a problem for old Anthony to worry about, dude. Write new songs or something.
I'm sure Robert Plant was probably thinking,
Yeah, dude, those falsettos don't last forever, dude. At all.
What's that? What's that fucking song? The fucking it's on Zeppelin 2. Jack Black did it in his fucking his movie.
Oh yeah, Immigrant Song. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, dude.
You know they have backup singers for that. Like if they did that shit live now,
they won't even fucking do it. All the money in the world, Robert Plant's like, not gonna do it.
Respect. Also, he said Jack Black should have been an opera singer, and that's not really a hot take, dude. I feel like Jack Black is like the most theater kid you could get as far as an actor and musician goes.
Dude, he's got that fucking.
He's got the range.
Yeah. What's your favorite D song?
Fuck, dude. I think so. It kind of like varies. I think as far as non-humorous songs, like Wonder Boy is a legitimate masterpiece.
Fuck yeah.
Double Team is really good because like every part about that song is just like wonderful. Like the main riff, the fucking funk section, like love that shit.
Hey, by the way, that's my jam,
dude.
That's my number one.
I learned how to play it on guitar like a year ago, and now I just like don't stop playing it, dude.
Hell yeah.
I think as far as humorous songs go, fucking Karate, dude. Karate is a really funny one.
Mhm.
Just being like, I'm gonna pull out all your pubic hair is funny as fuck.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Or honestly, dude, like I still get chills to this day when I listen to the final showdown in Pick a Destiny.
Mhm.
Just like the part where he's like deactivated lasers with my dick. I'm like, yeah, dude.
I want to see if you know, like, dude, so many people don't know this. Who was the devil?
Dave Grohl.
Right, dude. I swear to fucking God, I would
know
say
my D, dude.
half the fucking people I meet have
I know my
no
Tenacious
idea
D
that's girl.
history. I like will talk to people about Tenacious D so passionately, and like their knowledge drops off at Jack Black. I'm like, yeah, dude, they had an HBO show in the 90s, and they're like, what?
Dude, like I'm showing my age, but that's how I learned about him.
Dude.
Like I when I first moved here, my buddy Chris was like, dude, you gotta watch this show. He had like recorded all the episodes on VHS and shit, and I like watched them all and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ended up blah blah blah.
Then
Like
they blew the fuck up.
yeah.
It's so funny watching their older shit, and you're just like, dude, like these guys are so young and they don't have it figured out. And then you flash forward 10 years and he's like Kids Choice Awards, fucking hanging out with The Rock.
Yeah,
like, bro, what?
Fuck, man.
Shit's so weird.
Did you see that? Somebody made like a TikTok or whatever. Somebody made a fucking reel, and it's like they're playing like this is the Jack Black that I grew up with, and it's like a Tenacious D song, and I can't remember what song it is, but and then they switch over and he's singing that fucking Peaches song from Mario
Yeah,
Kart.
dude. That's the fucked up thing is like there's two Jack Blacks. There's like the Jack Black for adults and the Jack Black for kids.
Mhm.
And they've always coexisted side by side as long as he's been around, but you don't notice it. Because like as a person who loved Tenacious D and like the more like mature comedies he was in, like I loved that shit. And then I would like when my parents were like, oh, watch like Cartoon Network and shit, I'd see him and he's like, hey kids, stay in school. I'm like, you talking about smoking weed, talking about pulling out pubic hairs. I know you, Jack Black. Your real name's Thomas. Fucking fraud.
You know what's cool though? I guarantee you, if Jack Black was sitting here with us right now, and we were like, "So who inspired you?" I guarantee you that motherfucker is gonna say Paul fucking Rubin.
Yeah.
Because back before he got that fucking contract to do the Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, he was playing both sides of the fucking card. He was doing the shit for kids, and then he would turn around and do his like stand-up shit or whatever, his like acting stuff, and do the stuff for adults. He was pretty much able to play both sides of the fucking card.
I think like I've always joked about this as a backup plan, and it might honestly be a real backup plan. If this punk shit don't work out, I'm starting like a kids channel where I just like I make a kids program. I know how to edit. It's easy money. And all I got to do is look at a camera and be like, this is blue. This is the letter A. Like that's getting like the children's entertainment bag so easy, dude. And I think that might be my true backup plan in life. Like make a kid's book. Be like, hey, you know, love your parents. $1 million.
Oh yeah. Dude,
Jack Black had it right.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, man. Hell yeah. So all right. I kind of want to like I know.
You're like, let's get on track.
We've been here
homie podcasting.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, whatever, man. We're fucking having fun.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Chill.
So, is there like a stand-up comedian to you that really kind of like stood out to you or really inspired you?
It's kind of hard, dude.
That's what she said.
it's just hard. Dude, fucking I love soundboards. You need to get like the sensor noise.
Oh, we never even went through all of them.
We're so ADD brain.
Yeah. So wait, hold on. You gotta be. There's no way you're not ADHD.
Oh, dude, look at me.
Yeah.
I've been scratching my kneecaps for the last hour.
Yeah. Like literally, dude, I actually went this whole week without taking my medication. And like I showed up last night to Funk Rock Night. I've not had Adderall in a week. I was sober as fuck and I was lit. Like, dude, like my natural fucking energy is hold on.
Yeah.
It's that's like Shep. That's they don't call me shipwreck for yeah. If I'm not on my medication, I'm fucking I'm loony, but
Jeanette said comedy is hard work. Comedy fucking sucks, dude. It is so hard. I think, like, honestly, the biggest inspiration comedy wise may have been, I know this is going to be a hot take, and I will say I don't agree with all of his comments, but I really grew up on Dave Chappelle. And
hell
just,
fucking
like,
yeah.
that, like the presentation and just like that man sits there and thinks of his shit so much, but he has perfected making it seem natural. And like that was like a huge part for me, is like I don't want to be like the guy that's like, here's one joke, here's the punchline, here's the setup, like all this shit. Like I just want, like, I treat it like people, like I'm talking to a bunch of friends. And like that's when I really hit my stride. And I think like I learned a lot of that from Chappelle. But then there's like people like Stephen Wright and Emo Phillips that I grew up on, that like kind of perfected like deadpan one-liner humor. So like combination of those three comedians really like hit me hard when I was young. And I would say like wear that shit on my sleeve hard.
Dude, for me, like growing up, my mom, she's like my biggest inspiration. You know, she's a photographer, she's a writer, you know, blah 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 blah. But she loved stand up, and I would say more than half of my life, every Saturday at 11 p.m. NBC, Saturday Night Live.
Dude,
through the good times, through the bad times.
to catch Saturday Night Live's like heyday live, like as
which one? Because dude,
yeah,
like
there's like resurgences in each.
Yeah, so like I honestly like, and you know, just paying some respects. But if it wasn't for Eddie Murphy, we would not have it.
Yeah.
So, but I honestly, I haven't been watching it, dude, because every Saturday
it's
night,
so bad. It's just like, look, I'm gonna preface it with this: I'm a very apolitical person. That show has just become like propaganda. It's so scary how like, like that show just sucks. I hate Saturday Night Live and what it's become now.
yeah,
And like it sucks because that's like a lot of like that's the top for a lot of comedians, is getting that coveted writing gig.
yeah.
And like I would not do that shit if they offered me more money than I could comprehend. I would be like, you guys can go suck a dick. I'm
Dude,
not doing
like,
that.
I mean, look at the people that have been kicked off of their show. They're doing
Dude, Belushi
pretty
having Fear
fucking
on.
well.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
true.
What about Belushi?
I got caught by this comment. Have you seen like the whole thing when Fear was on SNL and shit?
When they were mocking Fear?
No, like the band Fear went on SNL.
Oh, Jesus,
and they got
fucking
banned
Christ.
because Belushi brought him on, because Belushi was cool as fuck.
No, dude, I did not know this.
Yeah, there's.
I love the fact that I literally was like,
You're like, I was there for the days. Then I'm like, hey, have you seen this? And you're like, what?
no, dude, no.
Belushi brought on the band Fear, and they just got drunk and like fucked up. Like they were just partying. Belushi was one of us, dude. He brought them on.
I have seen
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucked
But
up.
it's not, you know, like you literally had to say it. But yes, dude, I do
Yeah.
remember, because it was fucking crazy. What about, hey, we're talking about band motherfuckers. What about Pamela Anderson? Did you see that one?
No.
I saw that fucking live.
She pull out a titty or something?
I wasn't ready. I was so young, dude. I was like 8 or 9 years old. She walked out on stage fucking naked.
Oh, dude.
I
The equivalent to that for me was catching Janet Jackson's titty in the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah.
That was my Pamela Anderson moment.
Pamela Anderson is punk as fuck. You know why? Because she changed, like, literally after that show. That's when they introduced the fucking like 15-30 second delay.
Dude, Pamela Anderson is 100% punk as fuck. She like, there was that movie she did where it was like she was barbed wire, I think. You know what I'm talking about? Where she's like I think like a stripper cop, some shit like that. But it was like super like barbed wire. On paper, like that shit looks misogynistic as fuck. And then she was behind the scenes like, you're not gonna say this about me. You're not gonna say this. Like punk as fuck, dude. She took over the company and was like, you're not gonna fucking make me an object.
Yeah.
Dude, she's punk as fuck.
She started her career out on what's that, Home Improvement. A lot of people don't fucking know that. Dude. And then fucking Baywatch. There we go.
Hey.
Here we go.
Hey.
We got sound.
Hey.
And we should have fucking cameras back here shortly.
But yeah, I used to get my hair cut by some Korean ladies, and they would play like Home Improvement Korean dubs.
Yeah.
And they didn't have subtitles. And I remember thinking like the only redeemable quality is Pamela Anderson.
So sorry about that, y'all. Are
technical difficulties.
Yeah, this is like the third show in a row that the fucking video and the sound just fucking cut out on my ass. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. We're fixing it up right now.
But yeah, dude, I don't think I could ever be on SNL. Like, I wish, I've always wanted as a band to play like a late night show because that shit would be tight as hell. But I don't want to ever, like, I don't think that's ever in the cards for me. I feel like nowadays, if SNL is like having a band on, they're going to do some background research. They're going to do like a little background check. And I 100% can.
Lost the goddamn mics again. There we go.
Okay.
All right.
The dumb joke was just like have you ever heard the story of Mark Wahlberg saying if he was there for 9/11 it would have gone down different?
Yeah.
So he's like, if I was there, it would have gone down different. He like, I made a joke about that, and I was like, I honestly get what he means, because like, same, like if I was there, shit would have played out way different. Like United 93 that crashed in a field. If I was on that plane, that shit would have made it to the fucking White House. And they're like, yeah, you definitely can't apply at the airport.
Dude,
that's one of my hard hitters, dude.
Damn, man. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's hell yeah. I love your dude.
Dark.
I love your shit about eating. Wait, was it
licking feet, dude? Yeah. That was a dumb joke. I just like, it was like, I'm gonna just joke about fucking feet. And I'm now the foot guy, dude. People will tag me in feet memes, and I'm not even that into feet.
You and Craig Chaos,
dude.
Zing.
It's like my logic behind the joke is pretty sound. Like, if you love a person, you accept all of them.
Yeah.
What's a foot? I eat ass. Feet are fine.
Right.
So like, whatever. And then like people were like, haha, he fucks feet. So I started like leaning into it, and I was just like, dude, feet are so like not sexual to me. If my girlfriend jerked a dude off with her feet, I wouldn't even consider it cheating. The feet are too far from the heart for that shit to affect me, dude.
Fuck yeah. I literally
I'm the brown Tarantino.
I'll tell you right now, like, this is probably TMI, but not a foot person. Sticky, smelly, what the fuck ever. But I'll tell you right now.
What about an ass person?
Oh yeah, I eat ass. Fuck. There's no fucking doubt about that. But hold on, Anthony. Like your joke delivers well, because for me personally, like, dude, I will fucking like if I'm with a woman and I love her and she wants her fucking feet, whatever, I'll fucking do it.
Exactly, dude.
Fuck
like,
yeah.
What is it? Like, the fine line should be eating ass, and once you've crossed that, everything else should be off the table. It just makes sense, dude. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
Like, I don't. Feet are just not that bad.
I agree.
People's phones,
especially now. Like now, I'll be honest, dude. Like, it wasn't until recently that I've ever like went there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've never been with a woman that wanted her fucking feet kissed on and fucking sucked on or what the fuck ever, dude. But like, if that's what you fucking like, then I'll fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Sometimes the heat of the moment gets hot.
Yeah. What the fuck ever though. Yeah, I love that. So my buddy, do you know Will Slosher?
Yeah.
All right. So Will, okay,
He
a
was
lot
in
of
here earlier. I don't know if he still is, but
Will gets
shout
some
out, Will.
Will gets some shade because he is a little over the top with his sexual fucking posts and shit like that.
Being horny on Maine, dude.
And he's genuinely like a really caring, loving, overthinking kind of motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People probably look at him and be like, oh, he, you know, fucking Will's fucking a cocky fucking blah blah blah, and it's not like that. He's actually a really good person, but he doesn't eat ass, and it makes me question everything about him. It's like, I don't know. I'm
Will,
joking.
if you're in here,
I'm
you
joking.
got to answer for yourself.
It is kind of fucking ironic to me that
sexual posts. Interesting.
yeah. Oh yeah. So, yeah. What's up, Sid? How you doing, baby?
I've had friends that'll like a lot of porn on Twitter and not realize that there was that period of time where like the shit you like would pop up on people's timeline randomly, and I would like scroll through and it'd be like, oh, the person you met in high school is liking this picture of a girl getting fucked in the ass, and you're like, dude, chill. Being horny publicly, like, it makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, some people are just, you know, why the fuck ever.
Like, I get we're joking about eating ass and shit. That doesn't make me uncomfortable. When people are like, I'm so horny I could fuck, I'm like, dude, chill.
Mm-hmm.
Go fuck.
Have you ever wrote any music about, or maybe some jokes about fucking?
Dope Sweater's first song was about fucking.
No shit. What's it
called? Inner Freak. It's like our most famous song just because we sold it to like the Indy 500. But it was like the first song we wrote when we started the band. It was like the first demo we put out, and then we put it on the album. And like the song was literally just about sexual frustration. Like the lyrics to like all of them are just like, hey baby. And then the end was just me screaming, I love fucking. And like I leave out the I love fucking part now because it's criminally horny. And I'm not like 19 anymore. Mm-hmm. Now I just go
one of the first, so like I started this band. My friend Amanda Pavel and we started this band called Think Tank. And one of the songs that I wrote for the band was, at the time, it's called Sex, but now it's called Stay Horny.
Stay Horny. That's
Stay
a better
horny.
name.
And by the way, if you ever hear me say Stay Horny, so like we never recorded it. So I was like, hey, I'm using it. I wrote the fucking song.
Yeah.
Renamed it and pretty much rewrote the lyrics to it, but it's still the same essence, you know, like it's all about fucking, like SEX. Who wants more?
I should write a new fucking song. I need to write one from a more mature perspective now that I'm older.
Yeah, dude.
Last one I wrote was like just as bad because there was Inner Freak and then there was one called Been Trying, and that one was more about like not so much sexual frustration, but like when you're macking and you're like, hey, ooh, hey, like that type of shit. But like, yeah, sex songs to me are just so weird, dude. People are weird with it sometimes. Honestly, most people that like a lot of popular sex songs that you hear are written by straight up predators.
Let's see, like Two Life Crew.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's like like a more like mainstream example. Like people will be like, "Oh, You're Beautiful" by James Blunt's a love song. That is about stalking a woman and killing yourself because she doesn't love you. Like a lot of fucking songs kind of written by people that probably shouldn't be fucking.
Yeah, there's definitely some bad ones out there. Some fucked up ones.
What's the worst fuck song you think you've ever heard?
The worst?
Blurred Lines. Actually, Sid already answered the question. That is the worst fuck song ever. Do you remember that song?
Blurred Lines?
Robin Thicke?
Dude, it's not clicking.
Like 2013, 2014 maybe. Fucking Robin Thicke, Pharrell, and like T.I. put out Blurred Lines, and it was like straight up a Marvin Gaye ripoff, but the whole song just like literally sounds like things you would hear like somebody say mid assault. Like the lyrics are fucked up. It was like people were like, this is like the assault anthem.
Okay,
it was fucked up.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm with you. All right, there is a song. I don't even know if it really counts because it came out after he was dead. Fucking Sean Combs or whatever, P Diddy, Puff Daddy, whatever the fuck his name is. He put out an album called Life After Death.
Yeah.
So it was Notorious B.I.G. And there's a song on that fucking album called Dead Wrong. And I'm telling you right now, like, no, dude.
Is it a fuck song?
It's got
Not a
some.
fuck song. It's an assault
got,
song.
Yeah, it's an
Okay.
assault fucking song.
Yeah.
Eminem's got a verse on it.
Oh, the king of the assault songs, dude.
Yeah.
Kim.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. I remember. I remember.
I tried to make
Holy
a joke at an open mic night where I was like, it was Halloween, and I went to this mic and I was like, hey guys, for Halloween, no more scary music. Just play Kim by Eminem as loud as you can for the children. And no, like, it went over everybody's head because that song gets glossed over. That song is 7 minutes of horror. It's scary.
dude, like I would skip that fucking song.
Dude, I didn't know
every
it
fucking
existed for
time.
the longest time because my dad would get me clean versions of albums, and it's not on Marshall Mathers LP. They put that song so bad they put another fucking song in place of it. And then when I got the dirty version, I was like, "What's this?" And he's like, "Daddy's so proud of you." I was like, "That's cute." And he's like, "Sit down, bitch." I was like, "Oh, no."
How's that fucking start?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna repeat it, dude. I'm not trying.
Oh, fuck that song. No, I'm talking about drugs.
Uh-oh. I was like, "Wait, which drugs?"
See, children, drugs are bad. If you don't believe me, ask your dad. And if you don't believe him, ask your mom. She tells
Speaking
you
of
how he
drugs,
does
what's
shit all the time. So kids say no to drugs. That's a fucking. It's like Eminem's fucking kudos to South Park, but it's also really fucked up. But that somehow made it on the fucking Walmart version of whatever Marshall Mathers LP.
Jesus,
that's the song that they substituted for Kim.
Okay, yep.
And it's like literally one of my favorites ever, just because I love South Park. Like, love fucking South Park.
Imagine thinking that's the fucking alternative.
Right.
Hey, this is
They're
a clean
literally
version for minors.
They're talking about getting fucked up on hallucinogenics and killing motherfuckers. It's fucked up.
I think that might be why I'm so fucked up, dude.
Eminem or South Park? Which one?
Both.
Yeah.
Dude, my dad's just like me. He was a musician. He was a stoner. He would plot me in front of the TV and make me, like, not make me. He would I would watch Celebrity Deathmatch and shit while he was recording. So I grew up on some pretty dumb shit, like straight up like 90s media type shit.
Oh yeah.
I was born in 95, so I caught like the end of the 90s.
I got you. Hell yeah. So were you like into South Park?
Very hard. I still am, dude.
So am I.
Still am.
I'm that asshole that literally has every season on DVD.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah. I fucking grew up in a Christian home, and my mom not on that level. So I found, like, I would go hang out with my buddies and we would watch that show in like 98. So it was like second season. And she would buy me the fucking the tapes and shit. And I was like, it was like my escape. You know what I mean? In a way, like I had to hide the VHSs from my biological father and shit. So it kind of like, I got hooked into it. And then, we're talking about Matt Stone, Trey Parker, two of the most creative fucking people.
Dare I say geniuses?
Oh yeah, they're fucking. Oh yeah, there's no doubt, dude. They're fucking. I don't know.
I always maintain the belief that it takes a level of just pure genius to make something so dumb. Like Mike Judge did Beavis and Butthead, and he is fucking great. Somebody said Facebook is gone.
That sucks.
97 Bonnie and Clyde is a pretty good. That is like the song that is a follow-up to Kim. Or no, Kim comes after it. Chronologically speaking, it's 97 Bonnie and Clyde and then Kim. But story-wise, Kim and 97 Bonnie and Clyde. I know my Eminem.
Yeah, that 97 was on the Slim Shady LP. And then did you ever listen to fucking what Curtain Call? Was it Curtain Call? No, the one where it's all about him getting off of drugs or talking about Encore. Did you ever listen to Encore?
Oh yeah, like, dude, I hate Encore, to be real. I loved it as a kid growing up, and then I listened to it like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, you could tell he just was like, I don't give a fuck.
So fucking gone, dude. Like, dude, the fucking I ain't got no legs.
Yeah, dude, that and like
no brain.
What's the one where it's like he's doing.
Yeah.
Jessica Simpson is so tempting. I ain't never seen an ass like that.
Yeah.
When I hear that, I'm like, this is racist, bad, shitty, poor rapping, exploitative. Like, it's fucked up.
Hey, they're right. We are no longer on fucking Facebook.
They banned us, dude. I bet they banned us. We got booted from the book.
Let's see.
I'll get dead. Mark Zuckerberg can't handle this. He can't handle the rawness. I can't believe we've been going for Sid's on Facebook. Fuck it. Maybe Hallow got banned from Facebook. Hallow, you shouldn't
no,
been
we're
screaming
fucking
at people.
live. Yeah, fucking live.
Shouldn't been screaming at people on Facebook, dude.
What the fuck are we?
What's the
talking
most
about,
fucked up
Anthony?
thing you've ever seen at a show? Or that's no, scratch that. What's the most fucked up thing that's ever like happened to you at playing a show?
Playing a show?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I like
shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and preface this. I prepared like fucked up stories from this.
Fuck yeah,
I'm gonna
dude.
tell these.
All right, that's cool.
So that was my segue. Almost seamless until I brought it up.
Let me answer real quick. Everybody's probably either heard this or fucking knows about it. Murder Junkies at punk rock night. Fucking drummer put 5 drumsticks in his ass and did a fucking drum solo.
Murder Junkies. That's so crazy.
Yeah. What about you, man?
Fucked up shit, dude. So wait. What happened with the Murder Junkies? Well, they just stuck a stick up his ass.
5 drumsticks.
Holy shit!
5 drumsticks in his
ass. 1
ass.
drumstick's like, man, everybody does that. 5 sticks, dude.
Yeah.
You got big shoes to fill once Gigi died.
My favorite part about that story is nobody cut off the fucking live feed.
As they shouldn't, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
and it took Facebook a hot minute to like get it taken down. So I don't know, whatever.
But they had Gigi in the band and then he dies. The only thing you can do is fall into obscurity and be the band that couldn't live up once their frontman died, or try to match it. And they were like, you know what? We're not gonna beat people up. We'll just shove sticks up our ass. That's where life is. The fucked up shit. There was 2 stories I wanted to tell that are super fucked up, but they're so fucking funny, dude. And they both involve shit. The first one, not so bad, but it was like we were playing a show in Muncie. It was like a basement show. We're rocking really hard. People are going fucking hard. And there was like a pipe from the bathroom. It like is up in the ceiling and then just does like a hard cut into the middle of the basement. So people are moshing around like literally a septic pipe. And one dude just gets pushed clean through it and the shit water just starts splashing everywhere. It's getting on me, getting on the band. And I'm sitting there like, I can rock through this. Fuck it. And I'm sitting there like trying not to breathe through my nose. And the second I do, I was like, dude, it smells like 1,000 concentrated assholes. And I just start puking on top of this shit, trying to riff. And I'm like puking up whiskey and like, I'm just, it was so foul. And like,
where was this?
Muncie. Basement show.
Okay.
It's also like the first night I tried whippets. Not a fun thing.
Not
a fun thing.
Holy shit.
But the second one was like, man, I always feel bad for this. And I think if I'm going to go to hell for anything, it will be this. All an accident, mind you. But like, we played, it was like the first Dope Sweater tour. We played this show in Ohio. And the guy who booked it was like, hey, man, I got like pizza and PBR for you guys. Go crazy. So I went crazy. Ate like a whole pizza. Just started smashing beers. And the show, again, is in a basement. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. Like, this is sick. Let's go. And I guess like before the show, they had like a little pre-show meeting where he like discussed the rules and shit. And I was outside smoking weed, didn't catch the rules. And we play our set. I'm fucked up. The pizza and the beer's rumbling in my gut. And I was like, I'm going to like go take a shit. And I go upstairs, use the bathroom, flush, go back on the couch, scrolling through my phone. All of a sudden, I hear the music stop and I just hear screams. Screams. And I'm like, what the hell? There was this girl playing a set. She crawls up the stairs just covered in shit water. And I'm like, what's going on? And then this dude storms up the fucking stairs and he's like, who used the bathroom? That was rule number 1. Don't use the bathroom. And I was like, I saw some dude rock outside after using the bathroom. I don't know. And then people one by one start coming up and they're all just covered in shit water, dude. And my fucking bass player, he's like gagging and shit. And I was like, what's wrong? And he's like, I drank it. And I was like, what? And he goes, I saw it coming from the ceiling. Mind you, he's fucked up. He's like, I saw it coming from the ceiling and I saw it spilling through the floor. And I thought somebody spilled a beer up there. So I opened my mouth as a joke.
Oh,
and I was like, bro, even if that were the fucking case, why would you drink beer that seeped through a floor? And like right after he said that, he like told this story to a room full of people, and then immediately grabs a bottle like that big of Jack Daniels and swigs from it, and they're like, "You can fucking keep that." And I was just like, "Yeah,
dude, I think you just took the cake of like the
good."
like
I'm glad I kept
crazy,
that one on the hip.
dude. Holy fucking
like
shit,
I think those are the only
dude.
shit stories, but like Dope Sweater has attracted a crazy energy over the years where like there's I had a gun pointed at me at a show because I was like walking in a dude's backyard, and it was like venue house, and there was no like fence, and I was like trying to walk around to get to the front of the building. And it was in Florida where like stand your ground laws are very real. You can get shot and they'll just be like, he was on my property,
Right,
completely legal. Dude goes, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I was like, "Uh-oh." And he was like, "Get off my property." And I was like, "I'm in a band." Nothing will beat the shit stories for sure, but like,
man,
it's this rock and roll lifestyle ain't for the weak.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That's got to be like legit. What do you think, Jeanette? Do you think that is Jeanette is so Jeanette's like handling our YouTube now?
Yeah,
but historically, Jeanette has been just watching every fucking episode. So I'm pretty sure that fucking takes the fucking cake.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, dude, that's getting clipped, and it's gonna suck because it like literally the whole time while you're telling the fucking story, I'm like losing my shit over here. But
that makes
dude,
for good content, as they say in the streets.
Absolutely, man. That's fucking crazy as fuck.
I'm trying to think of comedy.
I'm hoping that somebody was like, "Are you shitting me, man?"
No pun intended.
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't think comedy has had its like weird fucking nights, but I'm trying to think of like anything in the comedy world has matched that. We've had like I've seen people in bars just fucking. All right, here's the first story that comes to mind. So one day I was at this bar and everybody was like, "You look like Matthew Gray Gubler, the dude from Criminal Minds." Which like I had cardigans at the time I was wearing. I had my hair tucked behind my ear. So I was like, I see what you're getting at, but other than that, I don't like at all. And everybody that night was saying it. "You look like the guy from Criminal Minds." And I was like, "Oh my God, shut up." And like this dude comes up to me and he was like, "Hey, you know who you look like?" And I was like, "Who's that? You gonna say fucking Matthew Gray Gubler again?" And he was like, "No, you look like Prince." And I was like, "Okay, I'll take that. Thank you." And he goes, "You know what Prince would want you to do?" And I was like, "What's that?" And he goes, "This Coke with me, bathroom." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So we go to the bathroom and I was like, "I gotta watch you do it first." Type shit. He does it and he's just like, "Go crazy, dude." And I was like, why are you giving me this?" And he was like, "You know, my wife doesn't want me to have this. We're going through a divorce." And I was like, "Well, doing coke behind her back, I could see why." But he's like going on about it and he's like, "I need to do all of this before I go home." And I was like, "All right, cool. Do a line." And then I was like, "All right, well, thanks, dude." And he's like, "Hey, if anybody asks us why we were in the bathroom together, tell them I was telling you about my divorce." And I was like, two people in the bathroom talking about divorce? Like, that's not a thing.
Nah, no.
And like, I was like, "Anyways, dude, I'm fucking leaving." And like, right as I push the door open, he goes, wait. And he like grabs his dick and he goes, I lay some pretty mean pipe." And I was like, "Get the fuck away from me." If you tried with some tact, would have considered it, guy.
Yeah.
But no, like that shit. That's like one of the weirder comedy stories. I guess you had to really be there to catch the weird intensity of the moment. But I was like, I'm locked in a bathroom with this dude. Now he wants to fuck me. That's weird.
Dude, I've been bamboozled. That's a bamboozle right there.
Yeah, that's a bamboozle.
Dude, I left the fucking show and I'm going to fucking hang out, right? And we're going to this place, right? I'm like, cool, we're gonna hang out and drink and probably listen to music and shoot the shit and do coke, what the fuck ever. And I like walk in the door and there's not one, not three, not five, but 8 motherfuckers having an orgy.
Oh,
right inside the fucking door. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You said we were playing video games.
Yeah. Chef. I mean, I'm not approved, but Chef don't play like that.
Yeah,
dude. It's not for me, man.
That shit, it walked in on many an orgy. It's like, whoa. Hey.
Like, holy shit.
It's crazy.
Bamboozled.
You don't think you could ever do it?
What, an orgy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think young Shep would have done it?
No. No, I'm a one woman man.
Hell yeah.
Like
Based.
one's enough for me.
Same,
So
yeah.
yeah, I'm big love, historically, like
Historically a lover, not a fucker. Not an orgy guy.
I'm just not promiscuous. Like when I was a kid, dude, like I was just so fucking scared of getting a chick pregnant and shit like that, dude, or getting an STD. So I don't know, fucking know.
Yeah.
But I also have like a history of like don't give up energy. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like fuck. You know what I mean?
Putting all you have into the person you desire. Yeah,
I'm a giver. So like
it's beautiful.
Anytime that I've exited a relationship historically, it's kind of like I have to be like, look, it's over. You know what I mean?
We're
Like
getting deep over here on chopped liver.
Yeah.
I almost wanted to commit to the bit and shave my head and show up to this like a
fucking
Andrew Tate.
I would have been so mad at you, dude. Like, you have great hair. Don't do that, bro.
Shave my head,
Don't
got sunglasses and a cigarette. Dude, it would have been funny. You were like, you can bring guests if you want. If I just brought like a bunch of like sex workers, like you ever see those like shitty clips on YouTube and shit of podcasts, and it'll be like two dudes and a bunch of hot women, and they're like, you guys are dumb. Like, you women are dumb. It was like if I just brought a bunch of women that were in on the bit and be like, hey, let's fuck with Shep. But that would have been too much. Also, that would have felt like, even as a joke, too mean,
I embrace being bald.
No, I mean to them.
Oh, shit. That went right over my fucking head. Jesus
like,
fucking Christ.
I could be like, hey, we're all in on the joke. But even then, I'd have been like, this is too mean.
Yeah.
You ever see those like shitty influencer podcasts though? They're like all over my fucking algorithm.
Almost any podcast that I watch is always going to be like informational or like
this is
science
shit that
and
just popped into my face like unwarranted. It'll be like a bunch of asshole dudes just being misogynists, and it's like, that's a podcast now.
Yeah,
it's abysmal.
Yeah. I definitely I'm always looking for like, who's the guest? I don't care whose fucking podcast it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like I like cool shit.
Yeah.
Like,
what's your favorite podcast?
Fuck, man. You already know, dude. Come on. You already know. And everybody's gonna fucking hate it, and I don't give a fuck.
Somebody in the comments tell me Shep's favorite. Does he like the Joe Rogan Experience? Joe Rogan? I fuck with the Joe Rogan Experience.
Dude, I'm all about when he has what's his fucking name? Mike, dude,
comedian,
Mike Baker.
Oh, Mike Baker,
ex-CIA dude, runs like a high-profile security company in the United States.
Yeah, that's the funny thing.
That's my fucking. I love that dude. Like, and then anytime he has like scientists on, like following like the study of like
you just get a text that said stop talking about Joe Rogan.
Dude, I don't fucking
just
know.
fucking with you.
But whatever, dude. Like, I don't know. I think honestly, like, too many people watch the fucking news and pay too much attention to like, because if you actually listen to the dude, he's really actually not a bad guy.
I've never died on the hill because like I'm never gonna be the guy that's like, I'm gonna fucking like die for the Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah,
but like,
I mean,
the guy, people will be like, oh, he's like evil and shit. The guy has everybody on. And on top of that, I think my favorite thing is like, while he does have a level of intelligence, when he's talking to people way outside of his level of intelligence, he is dumb as fuck. And at that point, you can just like take what he says with a grain of salt and just be like, this guy doesn't know everything.
Yeah.
I've honestly just always been a fan of when he has comedians on, because they just talk about behind the like the scenes and just the lifestyle and shit and insight. I do like listening to like the more informative people, but like I hate feeling dumb.
Well, you said you like conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And dude, like, he's had Oliver Stone on.
Oh yeah.
Like,
he's a big conspiracy.
I don't religiously watch Joe Rogan, but man, when he has like Mike Baker or Oliver Stone, or I don't know, people that are trying to doing shit, trying to change the world in the right way. You know what I mean? But
so if you want to get into, what's your favorite conspiracy theory if you believe in any?
I mean, historically, it's UFOs.
UFOs. Okay, so like I would place that like tier 1 conspiracy, like shit that's like that's like something like definitely a conspiracy, but like something that's not that crazy to wrap your head around. I'm like more into like shit that's like, yo, this is like mind blowing and possibly real, but possibly not. I'm not like a flat earther. like that shit's like too much for me. But
It's
like
kind of ridiculous. Yeah.
like conspiracy theories about like just like, I mean, it's not really a theory anymore. It's been confirmed, but like just how the music industry is literally just like one thing that just branches out. It's all connected and shit.
Kind of like the news. Yeah.
Yeah, like the media news and shit. Like I'm really into that kind of shit. I'm into like I love a good theory.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude.
Michael Jackson's still alive.
Oh,
that's a theory I subscribe to pretty hard.
Yeah. What about Antarctica? That's like,
yeah, dude. Antarctica. You can't go to Antarctica, dude.
Nobody.
You ever see that shit about Buzz Aldrin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. You're the only person I know that has known about that. And when I talk to people, they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Buzz Aldrin going there and losing his goddamn mind. What did he say? He was like, "We're all gonna die." Buzz, the man that walked on the moon, goes straight to Antarctica and goes, "We're all gonna die."
Yeah. I don't know. I did like
well, that's fuck. Here's the thing is, if like the Buzz Aldrin and Antarctica shit is crazy, but that ties in to essentially flat earth theories.
Does it really?
Yeah, which is fucked up. That's where I draw the line though. But honestly, when it comes
I mean, that shit draws back to the fucking Bible.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole fucking like firmament or whatever the fuck the word is.
I was like, yeah, so there's like, yeah. I mean, I don't believe in a flat earth at all, but I also will never see what the earth looks like, so I just don't give a fuck. It could be flat, it could be the earth could be shaped like cock and balls. I'm waking up and going to work tomorrow.
Right,
it's not fucking
exactly.
bad.
Yeah. Fuck, who gives a shit?
Like when I see people like writing for this, like, he said the earth is flat. He's dumb. And I'm like, do you know? Have you been in space? We're just trusting scientists right now. NASA, Nazis. That's a conspiracy theory I subscribe to.
How is that a fucking conspiracy theory?
Yeah.
These are facts, motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude. Chopped liver. We're getting based here, dude.
Operation
Paperclip.
Dude, like legit, like that is not even. I don't understand how people think that's a conspiracy. Other than like Oppenheimer's coming out right now, like this, it's like a big.
The funniest
film.
thing to me about Oppenheimer was like they spun that whole thing to be about Nazis, and I was like, this is just Nazi science.
I haven't seen it.
It was a beautiful fucking movie. Me and my girl went and saw it. It was great.
I want to see it so bad. I'm a big movie buff.
Same.
Love movies.
But yeah, dude. I guess yeah, like Nazi scientists in American government positions is like one that I am very passionate about. You ever hear about the conspiracy theory of MimeNet?
Fucking
MimeNet. Shell Shots wrote a song about this recently, but I was watching a video about how like post 9/11 the government was like we need to like start propaganda, like doing propaganda in like media. So they essentially have infiltrated Hollywood and movies like American Sniper, like 100% of the fucking war movies are all propaganda because the military
Pearl
complex,
Harbor, probably one of the biggest ones, but yeah,
all those movies are like for the most part funded by the military, and the military is like essentially a producer on those films because they paint themselves in good lights.
Absolutely, yeah.
They like perpetuate the stereotypes of terrorists being like Taliban, like dark skin.
Yeah,
like it's
reading into what he's talking about.
Yeah,
this is non-exaggeration. This is truth.
It's 100% real. But like Shell Shots wrote a song about it, and I was like, people aren't gonna listen to this if I'm just singing about it. So I just tell people it's about how I'm gonna kill Chris Pratt with hammers if I ever see him, because he's a huge part of it. But yeah, like that's my favorite theory right now, to be real. Shouts out, look up MimeNet. I think it's like an acronym.
Dude, yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out, man.
In media or something. MimeNet. He's taking notes of this heat I'm dropping.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The weed and the whiskey got me just rambling.
I'm about ready for a fucking shot, dude. Fuck. It's kind of a joke, but it's not really. I mean, if you think about this shit, so 9 out of 10 fucking UFO videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are they? All of them, almost all of them are close to fucking water, right? Hear me out.
Aliens are in the ocean.
So right now we know that there are crafts that can travel at the speed of light, which that is beyond our intelligence, beyond any form or fashion of knowledge of physics whatsoever.
You kind of sounded like Alex Jones for a second.
I'm definitely not Alex Jones.
You said
speed of light. Yeah, I guess I could talk like this.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're great. You're great. But hey, it's kind of ridiculous to think that another species could travel 17 billion light years or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck the distance is to here. So why not say that maybe all these UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon, are actually just coming from our fucking ocean.
Facts.
And mermaids are real.
Think so?
Fuck yeah.
I've never given mermaids any thought. I just put them in like mythical beings in my, but you know, like everything exists in the fucking ocean.
I don't mean-
mermaids got it. I bet they're not hot. They're definitely not fuckable.
Yeah, for sure.
But
yeah,
they
and
exist.
I don't mean in the sense of like Little Mermaid. I mean in the sense of like there's another society that is on this planet that is, you know, living in what is it, 80 something percent of the earth is made of water.
Yeah.
Which we haven't even touched.
Most of it, yeah.
Touched. Like over 90% of the water we have not even discovered. We every day, like worldwide, on average, we find 50 new species of mammals or whatnot.
Yeah.
Plants every fucking day. What's that old saying? It's a punk. I think it's technically a punk saying, like, I don't know nothing, or like what I do know is that I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know.
Dude, the ocean definitely has like extraterrestrials in that shit, dude. Like you said, we haven't discovered most of it, but on top of that, dude, like when you look at fish in the deep ocean, you're like, that is literally how we portray aliens in media. And why is that? That's because fish are aliens and it's okay to eat them.
I mean, technically, I think that's what we're supposed to be fucking eating is fucking fish. If you think about it,
yeah,
we're land creatures, and come on, we're just completely surrounded by fucking water. I love shrimp. So, all right. So Anthony came on here today to talk about stand-up. You know, cover some of your band stuff that you got going on. Dope Sweater's got an album coming out, right?
Honestly, all the bands got shit coming out, but I think the Dope Sweater is the next one coming out. Slur is coming. We're doing a demo. Demo number 2. Slur's pretty tight. I love doing hardcore shit. But Dope Sweater album's coming out. We're aiming for October. Slur, we're recording this month.
Where do you
September.
record, if you don't mind me asking?
Dope Sweater records our own shit typically.
Yeah.
And then like for the first 3 albums, it was like me mixing, like recording, mixing, and mastering everything, and that's why it sounds like shit. But this one, like our drummer, he like recorded everything, and one of our homies is mixing it. But with Slur, we go to like whatever studio will have us at the time. But then Laser Boogie's putting out something in November, and then I think Shell Shots is going to be early next year. So working really hard this winter, putting out hella shit, dude.
That's fucking dope, dude. Fuck yeah.
Mad excited. I'm so excited for the Dope Sweater. Like all these bands are my babies, but like Dope Sweater is like the thing that like I was like, dude, I love doing this band shit. I think I'm really good at it. I can stick with it. So like it's hard for me to ever give up Dope Sweater. And then like I mentioned earlier, we like went on a little hiatus and did our own thing for a minute. And now that we're back, I'm like, dude, like people aren't fucking ready. So I'm excited to present it to people.
Hell yeah, dude.
I think this is like probably one of the best albums like we've all done.
I've seen videos of Slur, and I cannot wait to see you guys like actually fucking be there and see y'all. You know,
our next show is September 8th, if I am not mistaken. You know what? Let me look up. I guess I do kind of have some shows to plug.
Fuck yeah, dude. I know for sure. Yeah, I've got in my notes, dude. You've got a show on the 8th in Terre Haute.
Correct.
And that's one of your stand-ups.
Yes. I have the 8th in Terre Haute, and then I believe I am driving all the way up after my set to do a Slur set at Black Circle. The same night.
What night is that?
I believe it is September 8th. I'm trying to pull up all the shit I have.
You're saying you're gonna do a stand-up in Terre Haute
and then drive to Indy and do a
holy fucking shit.
It's a little insane, but that's the kind of shit I like to do.
There's only one other person that does crazy shit like that, and that is like I do that shit. Like, dude, I do like literally this Saturday we're playing in Danville. Title Like Guitar is playing in Danville at Anita Fest. By the way, fucking Friday night, dope bands, Saturday night, dope bands. It's free camping. Hell yeah. Everybody's getting drunk, partying, probably gonna do some jogs. But Saturday we're gonna play our set, pack up, slide up to Lafayette, and we're gonna play fucking Doom Room. And I've never even been to Doom Room, so I'm pretty excited, man.
That'll be beautiful.
Fuck yeah. That's fucking crazy.
I think September 11th, Dope Sweater's playing Long Shot. So any of the listeners,
dude,
can
I
come
love
catch
that
us there.
place. It's fucking dope.
Yeah, I work next door to it, which is tight.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, I'll get off work and go over his shows there. It'll be weird, like working all day and then I get off and then I get to go like play rock bands.
Is that a Friday, September 11th?
I believe so. That is going to probably, that's at Long Shot for sure. And then I mean, look, I am probably spacing so many shows right now, but if you've enjoyed this episode and you are watching, you can follow me on social media and I will literally post updates. I would love to see your faces. I've recognized the names in these comments, and it'd be cool to see you guys at shows.
Hell yeah. And I, honestly, like, these shows, the reason I do this is to like help our community. You know what I mean? Like, the love is getting, it's getting better, like, we've seen in the last couple of years since the pandemic, we have seen so much love for our arts community, like our art community, our music community. Like the Maryland, God, I'm gonna say it wrong, Maryland Row Center, and then places like Long Shot, where it's they have shows, but it's featuring local artists.
Yeah, they did a comedy show last night.
The return of fucking Nouveau. We have sound check every week now. Now everybody can pick up a fucking piece of paper and they can see every fucking thing that's happening in the fucking city. And I digress.
Maryland Rose Center.
And the beautiful thing is when I started doing this shit, it was a zine. It was a fucking zine. And then my friend MP Cavalier, I didn't really know him at the time, but outside of just seeing him at shows and stuff, and he's the one that turned me on the podcast. But we are the unheard. We are the unheard. God damn it! It's like it's like Katie and Polly are here. We always fuck it up. But we are the unheard. We are the overlooked. We are fucking chopped liver. And gang. Like the whole point of this is to help get the word out and help our artists and just
dude, I really do appreciate you giving me a platform.
There you go. Yeah, a fucking platform.
Yeah, dude. I mean, these are people I've definitely talked to, I think, in passing at shows, but they would not know anything about me. And then maybe I just got 5 new fans,
dude. The first time I met you was a Dope Sweater show. It was a while back, and dude, I had no idea that you did fucking stand up, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like watching reels on Facebook, and one of your fucking reels comes up. I was like, holy shit, this dude motherfucking does stand up too. And I was sitting here watching it, and I was like, holy shit, man, dude. You're funny as fuck, dude.
Thank you, dude.
Yeah, like, but I'll tell you, dude, like, honestly, man, like, I always want to have somebody, like, not just me and one person, because to be honest with you, horrible with like comments. I'm horrible with like some, keeping up with this and this. But I was like, dude, like, I'll tell you right now, bro, like, based on like your music, based on your sense of humor, I was like, we got this shit, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, we'll just fucking run it. You know what I mean?
Hell
but
yeah. It's so fried to me that my shit just pops up like that. Like, I've like been sitting next to people and they'll just be scrolling through Instagram and see my shit, and I'm like, yeah, they do follow me, but it is like still weird that like that happens.
Dude, I one of these days, man, I'm gonna come out.
Yeah, dude.
Probably not Terre Haute. My truck's not gonna make it, but
I'm gonna work on throwing some shows here, comedy wise and indie. I really did like burn myself out on comedy, and then music really took off when I moved here. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna like stick with this. But
when you say moved here, do you mean from Terre Haute, or do you, because you said you lived in 3 different states, right?
I was born and raised in Atlanta, but I mean when I moved from Terre Haute.
Okay.
Yeah, when I moved back, I was like, all right, I'm in the city. I can do music like all the time now.
So when did you move from Atlanta to here?
2012, 2011, maybe.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I moved here like my first year of high school, and then just been around Indiana. Also, Sid, I remember playing with your band. You guys are sick as hell. I lived in the fucking suburbs.
Kentucky.
I guess I originally lived in Tucker, and then I lived in Lilburn. Putting me on blast.
I moved. Hey, by the way, I moved here my freshman year of high school too.
Fuck yeah, where from?
Ashland, Ohio.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I've passed through Ashland on the road plenty of times.
Yeah, I'm a fucking Buckeye.
I've never been to Alpharetta.
Alpharetta. It was that a comment? Oh, Alpharetta. Okay, Georgia.
Oh yeah, I forget people can't see these comments like we can. You got such a fucking professional setup. This is crazy. It's been an honor.
Dude,
most professional podcast I've been on.
Hey, go back and watch. Like, okay, so we used to do radio indie.fm, right? And they ended up shutting down for whatever reason. And back then when Paulie and I were doing it, we looked at each other like, well, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
Yeah.
And we're like, well, fuck it, we'll just record it and put it on fucking YouTube. And then like a week later, like it was meant to fucking be. I mean, within like 2 weeks of RFI shutting down, there's this new button on Facebook and it said go live.
Oh,
and literally, dude, Rachel Fawcett would fucking hold the camera, hold her phone or whoever's phone,
started from the trenches,
and just walk around this fucking table while we fucking drank a half gallon of fucking whiskey and interviewed bands and help promote upcoming shows and shit. You know what I mean? So
I think the first Facebook live stream I ever did, I was like, I'm gonna try to break a world record, and I looked up the record for spinning a hanger on your finger, and it was an hour. So I tried to do that, and I got to 58 minutes, and then it just slid right off on accident. So I never went live on Facebook after that. Fuck Facebook Live. Sorry, Facebook. I know we're streaming on there. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, Daddy Zuckerberg.
Well, if you're gonna fuck Facebook, man, you should probably wear a condom, bro. Just heads up.
Yo, if you're gonna fuck Facebook, do you wear a condom or get antivirus software?
And I wouldn't even fuck with X. Oh, dude, I still could not comprehend why the fuck they would change it to fucking X.
Because Elon's a cokehead. He's got to be. He's got to be on the finest coke. Just, I hate to get sidetracked. There was a story about him that came out where he was on acid one night with his wife and I guess like a celebrity he was trying to have a threesome with. And the threesome didn't happen. And the celebrity was like live tweeting from the bathroom Elon's acid trip. And they were like, he's literally joking about adjusting Tesla stock to like 420. And he did it. And like, it was all over the news the next day. Like it like almost toppled Tesla. And it's like, we got some dumb fuck. That's like giving me Microsoft. That's the shit I would do if I had that power. I'd be like, hey guys, watch this 69 cents.
Yeah.
And watch my stocks just shoot up or some shit. Like,
dude, I'm pretty sure like what happened is like Elon Musk, right? He's really fucking drunk. He had a long night of fucking cocaine and shrooms and just drinking way too much. And he gets home and he's going through his phone. He's looking through his photos. He's like, everything reminds me of her.
The X.
The X. And that's how it all I don't fucking know, man. It's kind of fucking crazy to me, but yeah, whatever. There's no more tweets, and now it's just X.
Just X's. Devin said, wasn't that Azalea Banks? And it was. It definitely was.
I've never heard that story, by the way.
That's
breaking news over here.
Yeah, it's a popular one, apparently. I'm too online. What time is it?
So we started at 7, so it's not a quarter after 9.
God damn. We've been doing it. Imagine the danger of drunk billionaires texting, says Candace. Dude, I bet it's pretty fucking bad. You ever think in boy bands, like say NSYNC, there's Justin Timberlake. He's a millionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
You think he ever gets like texts from the least famous members, and they're like, "Hey, dude, I spotted you like $20 back in the day. Like, you're really famous now. Can I get that?" And he's like, "Leave me alone. I'm famous." That was a dumb hypothetical, but it floats around in my head a lot.
So, okay, we were talking about SNL earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you Andy Samberg fan?
Yeah,
dude, that whole fucking, because you took me just Timberlake did the whole like he was working with him or whatever and doing all that shit. But
yeah,
dude, that was to me that was probably another heyday.
Yeah, for
Saturday
sure.
Night.
Yeah, that era. And I'd say you'd be pressed to really. I feel like right now people are like, "Oh, this is the heyday for SNL's like modern time," but it's like manufactured. Like that was the last good moment because you got like Lonely Island, you got
Mhm.
MacGruber, fucking
Fuck yeah.
Tina Fey and Amy Poehler out of it. Like
Love Tina Fey.
all we got now is Pete Davidson's creepy eyes.
Yeah, no, I feel, dude, I literally, I just fell off the fucking SNL wagon, like probably 10, whatever, when I started work for Punk Rock Night, really, I
Yeah.
guess, technically.
You're like, I'm done with that.
Yeah, just, dude, like, you know, out of sight, out of mind. But, dude, I'll never forget, like, when they brought him on and, watching this live fucking episode, and they did this fucking, they started doing these digital shorts or whatever.
Yeah.
And
that was them trying to embrace YouTube culture.
People getting punched just before eating.
Yeah.
Dude.
That shit broke the internet.
And
It's
then,
like early day viral. Or like fucking like a Halloweener just said dick in a box. Dick in a box.
Yeah.
Like all that shit. So good.
the
We'll never
fucking
get it
the
again.
T-Pain fucking I'm on a boat shit.
Yeah. Such
It
a
was
good
so
time.
fucking good, dude. But since then, man, all they've done is like kick their best people off the show for fucking, you know.
And do derivative fucking presidential impressions. No matter. It's like, dude, like when Alec Baldwin was Trump, I was like, all right, this is cool, like one episode. And then it was like, it's the whole identity. And then like, I don't know if they're doing Biden, but I guarantee you it's dog shit.
Yeah, dude, I honestly just don't even fucking watch it anymore. You know, first, so when it comes to stand-up, like I grew up on the shit, you know, I watched tons of it growing up, and but you know, my mom's just a huge comedy fan, and you know who changed my fucking life? Bill Levin. I love you, Bill. Jesus Christ. Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks.
I was like, I don't think I've heard of Bill Levin. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bill Hicks is tight.
Dude.
I was never like inspired by Bill Hicks, but I did like kind of the free form off the cuff like stream of consciousness shit he did.
Mhm.
Just like he just fucking go, and I always like that about him. I feel like it kind of goes over my head though, because a lot of his shit is very topical for the 90s. But some of it does still apply, you know.
Oh yeah, like his he touched base on like the music
Yeah.
industry and shit, and then you know, he would he talked about drugs and fucking politics and
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. Right here in conspiracy theory, right?
Mm-hmm.
So every time a new president gets elected, right before the inauguration,
Mm-hmm.
they take him into a room, and Secret Service does, you know, and he goes into this room, and there's 10 people sitting at this table, and there's a projector, right, with a screen at the end of the table. And he sits down, no one says a word. They turn off the lights, and they play a video of the JFK assassination that no one's ever seen before. And then it ends, and they turn the lights on, and they all turn and they look at the new president and say, "Got it?"
Yeah, dude. That's exactly how I would imagine it goes, honestly. I imagine that shit like with the music industry, with the film industry, like there's got to be that dark room, long table meeting where something on a projector gets played and your idea of everything you knew is thrown out the window.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I've definitely listened to my podcast with Oliver Stone. I've seen his films, and
Yeah.
you know, it's like one of those things. Like, was George H. Bush in Texas that day?
Yep.
The head of the
Likely.
CIA. His you know,
Bush came out of that meeting, looked white as a ghost, said Sid. Yeah. Yeah, dude. So this is completely random. You ever watch the old comedy shit, Whitest Kids You Know? It's like they started on YouTube, and
I
then
don't know.
I think they got a show on that channel IFC, and it was great comedy. It's fucking hilarious. But the singer or the lead guy, Trevor Moore, way after Whitest Kids You Know, was putting out comedy albums, and he's got this song called Kitty History, and he's like discussing multiple like alternate realities and shit. And he's like, statistically speaking, there's got to be a planet out there where they do like it's exactly human history, but everybody's a cat, and it like the song is just like, oh, you know, like we had like little kitty like conquistadors and little kitty presidents and shit, and then the song just devolves into like kitty George Bush assassinated Cat Kennedy, and then Cat Kennedy or Cat Bush took over the world and was paying the cat Saudis. Like it's such a funny song.
Have you ever watched the film Dick?
Dick.
It's basically
No.
like based on true events.
Oh shit, yeah, dude, I remember that. I did see that movie.
Dude, I'm telling you
didn't that
right
come
now.
out like the end of George Bush's presidency?
Oh man, I can't remember when it came out, but
I remember that shit, dude. You just unlocked a fucking hidden memory.
Fucking I love you know, and here's the thing is like my brain works in I don't know, whatever. I don't know how my brain is, but I'll tell you this right now. I remember watching George W. Bush go on TV and talk.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking to myself, like, there is no fucking way we will ever have another fucking president this fucking stupid.
And then we had two more.
And then we had two fucking more. Yeah. The United States government was like, hold my beer, babe.
Yeah, dude.
Like, let me show you what we can do. Woo. But dude, like
we're dumb as a nation.
The more you read in, the more you look in, and the more you try to understand our fucking political system. And anybody that thinks that George Flunky W. Bush was capable of just about any form of conspiracy theories from that entire era, you're looking at the wrong
guy. Too fucking dumb.
Yeah, and that movie kind of like it was like a way of like telling people that didn't do their fucking homework, weren't paying a fucking attention.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that shit because I remember that movie. It came out when I was like still a kid, did not understand like politics at all, and one of my family members wanted to see it, and they drug us all to go see it, and I was like, okay, George Bush, whatever. If I'm not mistaken, if it's the same movie.
Yeah, I might be actually saying the name of the film wrong because now that I think about it, it's not called Dick, it's called Vice.
Oh, Vice,
and it's not very old.
Oh, you're talking about the Christian Bale movie that just came out.
2018.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I saw that shit too.
And basically, like, it's their way of like pinning everything on Cheney. And to be honest with you, like,
Cheney was pulling strings. Dude.
When I was like in my early 20s, I was like, yeah, dude, this is fucking Cheney.
Yeah, dude.
Like, it was all whatever.
I've been trying not. I've been trying not to let myself get wrapped up in things like that because I could sit at home all day and just be like, "There's shadow people running the world." You know, at the end of the day, I'm sitting in a garage, crossfaded. Oh, I was like, "What the hell is that message?" Face pink tears. I think those are supposed to be emojis, but they didn't come through. That's
face,
so fried.
Face, hold on. Face pink tears, hand orange covering eyes, glasses purple, yellow, diamond glasses purple, yellow, diamond, face pink tears, face purple, wide eyes, face orange, biting nails, face. Oh, all right, that's fucking. Who the fuck knows? That's your bud, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't spam that dumb shit in my chat, boy.
Inception. The Dick movie is a comedy about. Yeah, dude. And I have. Yeah. I've seen that too. Yeah. My bad for the misreference there. Alcohol Land.
Well, then now I'm trying to remember what fucking weird George Bush movie I saw in theaters. It doesn't matter. Fuck George Bush, dude. What a dumbass. He started painting pictures of the war veterans like that was like a sorry. Like, hey, dude, made you fight a war for no goddamn reason. Sorry you ain't got no legs, but I finally mastered the art of watercolor. And I think your side profile is looking mighty nice.
I love to joke about this, and you know, like I don't get too political, especially like I will. I do there. I go there, you know. But circa like 2001, my parents loved this fucking TV show, and it was called The Boss.
The Boss.
And it was like a reality kind of TV show where this guy would have these people come on his show, and the famous line was, "You're fired." and it was a Donald Trump show.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
And so I basically would watch that show with them, and I have hated this man for more than half my life. And all you fucking hipsters right now,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
sorry, all you
He hated-
motherfuckers.
hated him before. It was cool.
I fucking hated that motherfucker. I've like, dude is a fucking piece of shit. He's always being a piece of shit.
Yeah, facts.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, dude.
Like, how did that all happen?
Somebody should smash mate schmonald schmrump.
I say vote Dwayne Johnson 2024.
Yeah. Facts.
If we're gonna put another Reagan or a Trump in office, then we might as well go with somebody that, at least kind of fucking cool. I don't fucking know, but what the fuck ever,
Man, I'm starting to get tired of shit.
Yeah, I feel bummed. All right, so for the sake of everybody still hanging out, watching and listening, appreciate y'all.
Love you.
It's been, dude, it's everything I was hoping for. Sitting here running the fucking bases on just crazy shit.
Listen to Dope Sweater. Listen to Laser Boogie Suicide. Listen to Slur 317 and listen to Shell Shots. You can check out my comedy if you want. And I also have a YouTube channel if you want to see like comedy skits I filmed and shit. It's called Doog Nukem, DOOGNUKEM. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you, Candace. Appreciate your company.
Oh yeah.
And to the 7 other people, Sid, Sebastian, Devin. I don't know who else is in here, but we got Doog. Look, Candace came through with it. This has been a good fucking time.
Fuck yeah, man. I honestly, dude.
Thank you.
Been very excited about having you on, man.
Yeah, dude.
So I'll
gladly be a reoccurring guest.
Yeah, dude. Let's go, baby. Hey, let's do it again.
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna come out to one of your comedy shows, and I'll do a fucking podcast from there.
Bet. Okay.
I can do that shit.
Hell yeah.
But for the sake of sakes, before we roll, homie, let's do just one. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
We cannot have one. Like, we have to do it.
Oh shit. Do I have to guess what's in the box?
Oh no. I'll pull out a question. We'll both answer it.
Okay.
And if you're feeling froggy, we'll do another one. But if not, we'll just roll with the one.
Okay.
And let's just hope it's actually a fucking good one. There was literally paper towels in there.
That's not a question.
What's in the box? Fucking paper towels. Okay. So god damn it. It's not a fucking horrible one. What's the worst accident you've ever been in?
Worst accident?
Yeah. It's pretty random.
Yeah, that is pretty random. The first one, actually, no, I got knocked into a little mini coma when I was young. I was playing on a playground. Some kid like slid down the slide and like I was standing on it and he knocked my feet from underneath me. Just knocked me out cold. And I remember like waking up in the hospital like sometime later. My family was around me. I always thought that shit was a fever dream and then it wasn't. And I was like, damn, that really happened? That and I almost got hit by a car last week.
No shit.
Yeah, I was skating to work and I almost got hit. So I like flew into a ditch. It was like a 5-foot drop onto concrete that I couldn't see because it was like 4 a.m. It hurt. She said, poor little you. I know, dude. Life hurts.
Yeah. Real quick, when I was I think I was like 22, I had my ex-girlfriend and I were at my parents' house hanging out, whatever, little family night thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we left there at like 11:30. It was pretty sure it was a Sunday.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, I pull up to the stop sign at fucking Southport and Combs, and I stop, and then this car fucking comes up to the intersection, slams on their fucking brakes, and like slides into the intersection. And I was like,
Dirty.
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
And I like went around them. That was a mistake. So I come up to the next stop sign.
Yeah.
Do my complete stop, do my thing, and I glance up, and there's that fucking car, 60 miles per hour, no brakes, nothing. Rear ends me at this stop sign, fucking destroys my fucking car. Ended up seeing a chiropractor for 2 fucking years.
Jesus
was-
fuck.
The lady that hit me, it was her 6th time drinking and like already had a suspended license.
She needs euthanized.
Yeah,
Defective.
fucking insane.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Well,
definitely
Glad you're still here to live and see another day, dude.
yeah, it's crazy shit. But hey, whatever.
You're not chopped liver on the side of the street. You're chopped liver podcast.
Yeah. Let's do one more because that is kind of a eerie way to close out.
Yeah, right before I have to go make a drive back home. 30 minutes.
Let's like knock on fucking wood.
Yeah. All these that was like, what was the worst thing you've ever read about? What's the worst 9/11 video you've ever seen?
All right, dude. Let's do this one.
All right, this is a good question. I'm feeling it.
Okay, it's a weird one.
You
but
looked baffled.
what's the okay outside of buying a fucking house? What's the most money you've ever spent in one purchase?
When Dope Sweater got we got $1,000 for Inner Freak being in the Indy 500 commercial. I spent all my half on weed.
Hell yeah.
Instantly, I just like went and bought weed with it.
That's fucking dope.
I was like, yeah, that or I guess like maybe like my guitar amp was $500, but like the weed was like a dumb purchase where I was like, I don't need this much. I have this much money. I'm spending it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
About a piano. Whatever.
Fuck yeah.
A Yamaha fucking like dope sweater ass
Hell
fucking.
yeah.
By the
Dope
way,
sweater ass.
every like I say dope quite a bit, and I swear to God, I will say half the fucking time whenever I say dope, I automatically pops into my head dope sweater. Yeah,
That's
but,
called name recognition.
dude, thanks for making the drive out, man.
Dude, thank you for having me.
Fuck yeah, dude, it's been super fun. Definitely check out. So you're doing a stand up September 8th in Terre Haute,
Yes.
and then you're gonna turn around, fly in, do a show at Black Circle that night.
Yep.
And that's which band? That's Slur, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna see if I can't make that one.
Yeah.
Is that what day is the 8th? Is that
I think it's a Friday.
perfect?
Maybe Friday or
Yeah,
Sunday.
Fridays are good for me, man.
Oh yeah, the Candace said what venue in Terre Haute, and I do want to shout out the venue. We're throwing that show at Stables Steakhouse, and it is a really fancy steakhouse that I used to work at. Some of the best food, some of the best drinks. My manager is a good friend of mine, and he's like, yeah, you guys can come throw comedy here. So Stable Steakhouse in Terre Haute.
Hell yeah.
If you know people, tell them to go. We're gonna make them laugh.
Hell yeah. Thanks again to everybody that fucking joined in,
We did it.
commented, fucking hung out with us tonight. Again, Anthony, thank you so much for making the
Thank
fucking
you.
drive.
Yeah.
Look forward to have you back on for sure. Yeah, we are the unheard. We are the overlooked. And per usual, I started speaking a little too soon. We are Chop Liver. Nice.
Booyaka.
Booyah! You roll, brother. Thank you.
You think you're weird? I think you're cool. You fucking had it too, makes me so fun.